Yo, what's up, guys? What's up? What's good, everybody? What's good? Needed this one big time. Yo, you good, Brayden? You good, bro? I hope you're good, bro. Dude, let's cook up. Forget about what's going on. Let's just cook up today. I hope everybody's having a great day. God bless. We're going to push it to the limit. If you guys don't know what's in store today, guys, we're going to talk about the UFC White House, of course. We're going to talk about why ILIA Topuria is a little bit mad. And we'll talk about... Can you guys hear me? You guys can hear me, right? Okay. So we'll talk about why ILIA Topuria is mad. We'll give a little breakdown and let's cook up some parlays. How late am I? You're on time. Hey, thank you for the chilies, my brother. Thank you for the chilies, my boy Shiloh. I appreciate that, my brother. I really do. Thank you so much. I got my sound effects on deck. I got everything. I just went to the gym and the gym was so packed, guys. The gym was so packed. Like, I could only, I had the dumbbells. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to do different workouts with the dumbbells because, man, the gym was so packed, dude. And I already know it's already summer. Man, that gym is going to be packed with gyats. So I hope everybody's having a great day. Drop a like. Gish Galloping, yapping. There's a like. Thank you so much for the like. I appreciate that, my boy Rob G. Thank you so much. So we're going to get this show on the road. ILIA Topuria is a little bit mad, you know, because of what Justin Gaethje said. I believe he said it a week ago, though. It wasn't even that long ago, but he still said it. Shout out to the guys that joined the Tapology group. Shout out to the guys that joined the Discord. I know one of the guys was like, dude, I'm not going to be in the Discord if this guy's in here. Brother, the last thing that I'm going to do is kick people out of the Discord who joined. Like, unless you're pushing the boundaries, I'm not going to kick you out the Discord. We're all in the Discord together. We're all in there to talk, Gish Gallop, and just banter. You know, I'm not going to just kick people out just because somebody else wants me to kick people out. So if you guys want to join the Discord, it is free. I'll happily just drop the link right now. We have a Tapology group as well. Don't ever have kids. Oh, yo, Shiloh, thank you so much for the gifted, my brother. Big thumbs up. I really appreciate that. Hope you're having a great day. God bless. Who you guys got? Yo, Brayden, Knicks or Spurs? Who do you have? The Knicks or the Spurs? Don't ever have kids unless you've been with the woman for 10 or more years. My best piece of advice, Don't ever have kids unless you've been with the woman for 10 or more years. My best piece of life advice for anybody in the chat. I'm going to give that a pin. I think that deserves a pin, my brother. No matter what, my brother, I will say maybe this is a bad take, but I'm glad that they're there, you know, that, you know, you brought them into this world. I know it takes two, but I know that they're happy to be here and they're happy to have you as a father, you know? So that's what's most important in my eyes. I hope everything's going well, my brother. That deserves a pin, my boy. Let's go, Knicks. Don't say I didn't tell you. Hey, all right, then I'll go Knicks. Let's go. Knicks. You know I'm going to go Knicks. But eventually, are they going to lose or are they going to sweep it? I'm very interested to see what you guys have in store for me today. Drop a like. Let me know what you guys are thinking. Guys, I'm thinking about Ruffy KO O'Malley decision. You know, I'm thinking maybe is Gon going to have a lot more success than a lot of people expect. You know? So, let's get into the news. I'm going to be here for around like 2 hours. And then I got to go. I'm going to go try to see if I can watch the game like at a place. You know, what do you guys think? I'm in Toronto, but fair point. I love my children, but not the mother. Oh my gosh, but the mother, no. Oh my gosh. But at one point you did, though, and that's what makes the beauty of it, you know? Because if it was somebody else, it will be a completely different story, you know? We never know. Sometimes they say everything happens for a reason, my brother. So I do think that in your case, everything is happening for a reason. And I'm glad to have you here, my bro. Keep your head up, my boy. And how excited are you for this White House? What do you guys rate the White House 1 through 10? I'll ask you guys in the poll right now. What do you guys rate the White House 1 through 10? I cannot wait. You know, I know a lot of the guys were like, oh, we're supposed to get more. What do you rate the White House 1 through 10? And be honest. What's up, Mad Mardigan, my boy? How are you doing, my boy? Be honest, guys. Be honest with me. What up, Pepino? What's up, my boy? How you doing, bro? How you doing? I hope you're having a great day. Yo, you want to talk basketball? I know you're really good at tennis, my boy. You know, you gave me that parlay and that parlay cash. So, Pepino, you want to talk basketball? Let's talk basketball. Knicks or Spurs? Let me know. I hope you're having a great day, Mad Mardigan. Trying to figure out who's this week's Ziam is. Dude, oh my gosh. Dude, Ziam. You know, Goldie was bringing up a good point. I gotta give a big shout out to Goldie. Goldie was mentioning that a lot of the fighters in the Apex fight a little different than how they would have fought with a bigger octagon. I'm not making excuses, whatever. He probably would have lost in a bigger octagon as well, but I feel like there is something to that, you know? Ziam was engaging with the grappling a little bit too much. You got this first, hey, maybe third time's the charm, my brother. Maybe third time's the charm. Maybe third time is the charm for you, Pepino. But sometimes the Apex feels different. It has an eerie feeling. It has something different. You know, the crowd is not there. The octagon is 25% smaller. I will say, Tom Nolan is very good. I just thought that he was going to get knocked out. I'm not going to lie. I thought he was going to get knocked out or outclassed. As soon as I saw him slam Ziam, I was like, bro, oh my gosh. What the hell is going on? What the hell is going on? Knicks might honestly go up 3-0. 14 straight in the playoffs is mad. Yeah, dude, it's like a 14-fight win streak, bro. And you know what's crazy, bro? They won by 1 point. Didn't they win by 1 point last game? So I know the crowd's going to go crazy. It's in Madison Square Garden, I think, right? So I think that's going to be fun as well. Just so you know, I only didn't wear a singlet because it was my rookie year. Oh, yo, you're talking about the wrestling clip. Dude, that's awesome, bro. That's awesome. Dude, rookie year, destroying everybody. You know the gator roll that you do, that roll that you do? Dude, that thing is good, man. I'm actually going to try to use it. I'm going to try to use that a little bit more because I don't really use that. Like, I've never hit anybody with a gator roll. In practice, yeah. But I've never actually hit anybody with a gator roll. Like, that thing is actually satisfying to watch. Ruffy's a trap. You think so, Shiloh? You think so, my brother? Don't marry a girl you met in Miami. Damn! Let's go. Don't listen to me. I already lost the first two. Pepino, I'll listen to you all the way. Dude, I got a safety, like, a protection thing on FanDuel. Like, if I do, like, a 3-leg or 1-leg or whatever, it's a protection. I don't know what that means, but it's the first time I've ever seen it. Chandler is way better version of Manuel Souza. You think so, bro? Chandler's gonna gas like Rebecca. Let's talk about the news, though. ILIA Topuria proudly watches as his son follows his instructions to perfection. Guys, it was crazy. We'll talk about Ilia's tweet as well, but let's look at this.
Estás aquí, ¿vale? Las rodillas siempre en la cadera. Juega mucho con esto porque te va a ahorrar mucha energía.
¿Cómo? Vamos a aplastar. Ah, y echa el peso en el centro.
Sí.
Vamos, presiona. Vamos, que te diga.
Bro, he looks just like his dad, bro.
Pasa.
Pasa. Ole. Buenísimo. Gancho, rápido. Gancho. Buenísima.
Bro, he got a rear naked choke. ILIA, who's to say ILIA can't get the sub? Who's to say ILIA can't get the sub? Now, a wholesome moment when ILIA Topuria saw his son filming during the camp.
Está un poco complicado.
A ver. Acércate. Toma.
And guys, ILIA doesn't have the buzz cut no more, guys. He does not have the buzz cut no more. He actually has a different haircut. It's the longer version of his hair now. So I do think that this is a different ILIA. A different ILIA. Look, you see his hair? His hair is different. It's more longer. You know, buzz cut ILIA, longer hair ILIA. You know, the first time I met, or not met him, but the first time I saw ILIA was the Jai Herbert fight. And he had like a full beard and like his hair was messy. Like, dude, he looked crazy, bro. I was like, who the hell is this guy, bro? Yo, what up, Larry? Chandler got 81% of the handle in DK. I still don't know what that means. I still don't know. Is that like the bets? Like, dude, this is why we need Baby Sharp back in the fucking community, bro. This is why we need Baby Sharp because, bro, like, I'm gonna be honest, I still don't know what that means. Like, does that mean, like, 81% of the bets are on Chandler? Is that what that means? But what's up, my boy? I hope you're having a great day. Chandler is way better version of Manuel Souza. My picks are Zahabi. I saw that you were on Zahabi. Dude, that's a good pick. That's a good pick. I'm not going to bash it, dude. I'm not going to bash it at all. My picks are Zahabi, Gane, Garcia, Hockett, Ruffy, and Bo Nickel. Yo. Bo Nickel's about to show out. KZ was calling... I wish KZ was here, dude. KZ was calling Bo Nickel a bum, bro. I was like, dude, Bo Nickal's going to show out. It's either Bo Nickal's going to look great or he's going to look, and he's going to lose. But I think Bo Nickal's going to show out. It feels better without what? Hey, yo, he says it feels better without protection. What are you talking about, bro? Yo, have you tried the protection parlays, bro? Like, what happens if you lose? Do you get your thing back? You get your, like, money back? What happens? I've never had a protection parlay. Guys, I uploaded shorts. I uploaded 4 videos yesterday. I uploaded the prediction video like at 6 in the morning. I uploaded 2 shorts on the 60-second breakdown. Thank you guys for the love on that. And then I uploaded an in-depth on Pereira versus Ciryl, why Pereira struggles with southpaws. Somebody was in the comments saying, oh, that's a myth. Oh, that's a myth. Oh, Pereira doesn't struggle with southpaws. Oh, he doesn't. Bro, so then why the fuck did he lose to Magomedov the first time? And why the fuck did he get knocked the fuck out by Izzy, who's a switch stance fighter? Or no? Does Alex Pereira struggle with southpaws, yes or no? And bro, Hernanov was like, dude, all you do is spam in the group chat. All you do is spam in the group chat. Do you even, like, go to sleep? Do you even go to sleep? Bro, my brother, some people go to sleep for, like, 13 hours, and that's fine, my brother. But, bro, some people... Yo, Gio with the 50. Holy shit. Holy shit. How are you asking people to rate the card before it? Oh, my gosh. Yo, let's fucking go, my boy. Holy shit. Yo, can we get some big W's for Gio? Holy shit.
Kaboom.
Holy shit, bro. Thank you so much, bro. Let's fucking go. Yo. Damn. How are you asking people to rate the card before it happens? Also, I bet Nick's money line at plus money. I heard about that. 1 and 2. Upping my bet and avalanching money line tonight. White House card. Picks. ILIA, Gone, O'Malley, Hulking, Ruffy, Dawkins, Garcia. See you at my panel later. No one needs Baby Sharp. Damn, bro. Gosh, damn. Bro came in hot. Gio, I appreciate that. And we're so close. I saw in the topology. I'll pull it up right now, my brother. I hope you're having a great day. God bless. I will be at your panel later, my boy. I really appreciate that. Dude, we are so close on points, bro. We're so close on points, bro. It's crazy. I have 1,005. He has 995, bro. And if he's going Gone and Dawkins, we're split. We're split on picks. I'm with you on ILIA, O'Malley, Hokit, Ruffy, and Garcia. But, dude, it's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome, bro. I can't wait. Thank you so much, bro. I really appreciate that. Savage Dono, WGO. I'll be at the... What time is the panel? I'll be there. I'll be there. What time is the panel, my brother? I'll definitely be there. Thank you for hitting the goal. You guys know we hit the goal. So any question you guys have, ask it away, and I'll answer. Let's go. Gosh, damn, bro. I'm hyped, bro. I'm excited. I know you can't rate a card before it happens, but me, I'm so excited, man. I feel like everything's happening. You know, everything's going by so fast, and we're finally here, man. Thank you so much for the 50 bomb. Holy shit, my brother. I got another sound effect for you, my boy. Let's go.
Kaboom.
Let's go, my brother. Let's go. I really appreciate that. So now, guys, look at this. The UFC, by the way, if you guys don't know, I think a lot of you guys, majority of you guys here know him. Giuliano Argenti. Go give him a follow, guys. He's going to have a panel tonight. Let's go show him some love. The UFC was testing the lighting for the claw on the White House lawn last night. Guys, it looks amazing. I know we can't get too hyped because then it, you know, you overexceed expectations. But, bro, for me, bro, I'm getting hyped, bro. I'm, like, so excited. And I tend to do this a lot with cards where I did this with other cards in the past before. UFC 300, I get so hyped, I get so excited, and sometimes it can overexceed your expectations, or sometimes it can't, but in this instance, man, I don't care. I'm just so hyped, and I'm ready, man. They're saying that there's going to be rain, thunderstorms, whatever. I still think that no matter what, the show goes on. How badass, guys, how badass would it be? I don't know him. What up, Simon Feck? Bro, how badass would it be, bro? For it to be raining, thunderstorms, lightning in the background, while ILIA and Gaethje are about to throw down. Bruce Buffer is announcing the fights. Or is that bad? Because somebody could slip or something. Because there's a cover. But dude, how badass would it be to watch these fights in the rain? In the rain, there's like thunderstorms, or is there not going to be a big thunderstorm? Holy shit. Garcia's not beating Lopez. What up, Tone K? I hope you're having a great day. Rain G, all you guys in the chat. Let me see what Braden said. Haha, means 81%. Larry, let's go. Haha, means 81% of the money wagered on the fight is on Chandler on DK. Chandler has 68% of the bets there. Gosh damn, bro. I'm going to pin this, brother. I'm going to pin this. Imagine Lopez and Zahabi win for the sake of political ties between Canada, USA, and Mexico. Gosh damn, dude, I'm not crazy with the politics, but I guess, like, maybe that could happen, right? Yeah, you get it back in credits. All right, then. In credits, though, what is credits? Like, is that, like, you just have to spend that, or what? Like, you can't use it? Who are your least confident of the 5 big favorites? Mine is Nickel. I'll show you right now. So when we look at the card, by the way, we're going to break down the entire card from top to bottom. You guys just saw Gio's picks. You guys heard my picks as well. We're only split on Pereira and Bo Nickel. Those are the only 2 that we're split on. But who am I least confident in out of the 5? Great question, Mad Mardigan. Great question, my brother. Out of the 5, the one who I'm least confident in is, I'll be honest, I know it's going to sound crazy, but Bo Nickel and Alex Pereira. Bo Nickel and Alex Pereira. Those are the 2 that I'm very least confident in. I'm not going to lie. And I'm a little bit worried for O'Malley. A little bit. But I'm on the fence with Bo Nickel and Alex Pereira. Those are the 2 that I'm least confident in. But I agree with you, brother. I couldn't agree with you more. Now let's go to this, guys. This is where ILIA got mad, guys. ILIA gets mad. This is what he said. Justin Gaethje has pissed off ILIA Topuria. Godspeed, Justin. So he says, excuse me. Justin crossed the line. What happened between my ex-wife and me is our own business. We may no longer be together, but she is the mother of my daughter. To everyone insulting her or speaking about things they know nothing about, show some respect. You don't have to respect our relationship, but respecting someone's mother should be the most basic codes in life. And then he says, be better. So what do you guys think, guys? Is ILIA... I see you guys are saying 8 out of 9. Is ILIA really mad? Is ILIA gonna fight different? Is this going to give ILIA level up? Is ILIA gonna level up? Is a mad ILIA overpowered? I don't know if he's really mad though, but we'll see. Because I know, like, he waited a whole week to respond. So get your votes in, guys. You can't cash out credits, but after you wager that, you can. Oh, okay. I didn't know that, dude. Of course, Pepino knows that, bro. This guy's, like, the craziest gambler. Tone, do you read every comment? Yeah, I read every comment. I try to read every comment. I really try to. Duffy is not going to be able to survive the first. Alex Pereira, save us. Yeah, I try to read every comment. It feels better without protect. I hear you, KZ. I mean, not KZ, Pepino. Ciryl Gane is and he... Excuse me, Ciryl Gane is and has frauded his way to the UFC Heavyweight Championship. Hey, we'll see, my brother. We'll see. He's very fast, though. Fact check your DMs. So check him, my brother. Check him. Check him. Let's go. I really appreciate that, bro. You came in hot with the fucking 50 bomb, bro. That actually helps a lot, bro. I really appreciate that. And I hope everybody in the chat's having a great day. All of you guys, God bless. Let's push it to the limit. ILIA should be saying that ILIA should be saying that to Georgina instead of to the public. I hear you, my brother, but... You know, I didn't even see Justin Gaethje say that. Like, I couldn't find the clip. Has anybody... Like, I saw the headline. We all saw the headline, but has anybody actually seen the clip of Justin Gaethje saying that? I haven't seen it. ILIA Topuria says he does not care that Islam Makhachev has a height and weight advantage. If I'm walking down the street and he says something to me, I wouldn't ask him how much he weighs or how tall he is or any of that. I'd be like, let's go.
That we were talking about Islam, and he was asking me if it was a disadvantage to fight him in a different weight class. He has like more weight, more height, and all that. And I was telling him, like, listen, if I'm walking on the street and he says something to me or to whoever is walking with me, I wouldn't ask him how much is your weight, your height, or all that. I would.
All right, let's go. I didn't know there was music in that clip. Now, guys, Jacob from We Want Pigs, he says he's ready. He says Justin Gaethje is ready. I'm not fake. Now, guys, now we're going to talk about Diego Lopez. Now, I'm surprised that Diego Lopez is not getting his third title shot against Volkanovski. Diego Lopez explains why he didn't have a choice but to fight at the White House. The UFC called me 2 days before announcing the card and asked me about a fight with Steve Garcia. They never said anything about fighting at the White House. I just said, yeah, don't worry. The people know me. I accept any fight. 2 days later, during the Max Holloway vs. Charles Oliveira card, they started showing the fights and I saw my name. I said, okay, cool. One more fight. I just lost my second chance at the title, so I don't have a lot of choices. Like to say yes to every fight the UFC offers me.
I'm wondering, when you got the call to be a part of this card, did you say yes right away? Did you think twice? What was your reaction?
So, like, actually, I don't have a choice, you know.
Bro, I can't believe he's actually on the White House card.
Two days before announced the card, he said, hey, maybe you fight with Steve Garcia, but UFC never say me, you fight in the White House, or want you fight in the White House. Just like say me, you fight with want to fight with Steve Garcia, just say yeah, don't worry. The people know me, I accept all fights. But 2 days later, in the Maxi versus Oliveira cards, like he start to show the fights. I see my name and say, okay, cool, one more fight.
So you had
Dude,
no idea
so
when you said
humble,
yes
bro.
to Garcia, you thought it was just going to be on a random card.
Yeah. So my expectation in this time is okay. Maybe in September, Noche UFC. This is my mind.
Guys, speaking of Noche UFC and Paris, I'm hearing that Armin versus Oliveira rematch is getting made. I'm hearing that Manon Farah versus Alexa Grasso is in the works as well.
Time, you know, but UFC sending me a chance to fight in the White House. Like one more, maybe I keep it. Now it's like I make like a story, you know, because I have like fight in important cards.
All right, we like to hear it, Diego Lopez, but let me tell you guys what I heard, what I saw as well. Not what I heard, but what I really saw. I sent this to the group chat. I sent this to the thing on Instagram so I don't forget about it. I'll show you guys right now. So, they're talking about Dricus versus Usman at UFC Oklahoma. Look, so this is what I saw. This is exactly what I saw right here. So I saw Volkanovski versus Evloev is in the works. Volkanovski versus Evloev. Salkid versus Gamrot. Let me see if I can make this a little bit smaller. And Armin versus Oliveira. And Salkid versus Gamrot. What do you guys think? Dude, this card would be stacked, bro. This card would be stacked. Dude, I got Evloev, Armin, and Salkid. This whole entire three right here. This entire three. Evloev, Armin, and Salkid, bro. All three of these guys, bro. That would be awesome, bro. That would be a sick card for UFC 331. Dude, this summer's about to be packed, bro. Conor McGregor. Evloev versus Volk, man. That's one of my most anticipated fights on this card. What about $1 million Armin bet on Justin? Yeah, I saw that. And I heard some people saying that Armin, you know, the UFC fighters are not allowed to bet on other UFC fights. I don't know. You guys tell me what that's about. I don't know, but I think he can do it. He just, you know, we saw Kevin Holland bet as well, right? I think Kevin Holland bet. I know it's against the rules, but they can do it if they do it secretly, probably, but I don't know, man. I don't know. And I can't believe he actually bet $1 million on Justin Gaethje. We'll see. We'll see, though. We'll see. I think Ilya is going to win, but let's look at this, guys. Steve Garcia speaks, and he shares the one concern he has about fighting outdoors. I fought outdoors twice. The first outdoor fight was at night, so I dealt with bugs and all that, but it wasn't too bad. The second time was definitely hotter, probably around 85 degrees. They had to keep throwing ice on the canvas because it got so hot that people were burning their feet.
And how about fighting outdoors? You fought outdoors before, right? Can you
Dude,
describe,
let me
like,
say
a
something very
tangible
quick. Dude, the first fight of the night has potential to be fight of the night. I'm not even joking. Steve Garcia. And I see the over 1.5. It's tempting me. Have you guys seen the over 1.5 in Steve Garcia, Diego Lopez. Over under 1.5. It's like a pick 'em. It's like very close. I know a lot of guys are saying, no, don't bet totals, over unders. But, dude, it's tempting me, dude. The first fight of the night has potential to be the fight of the night. These guys are going to throw balls to the wall and go right at it.
Difference, is there any, obviously the elements can change, but is there anything sort of different? You sweat faster, the lights, anything different about fighting indoors or outdoors that you remember from those experiences?
So I fought outdoors twice, and the one
Justin
that kind of
Gaethje
stuck
fought
out to
outside
me,
as well.
the first one was at night. I've dealt with the bugs, and it was back in my amateur days for this one. All the lights. It's funny because it was in Carlsbad, and it was one of my amateur fights. All the lights in the back had to get shifted forward to the octagon, and we had no light in the back to warm up.
Gosh.
So we were blind. So everybody was with their phones, and we were wrapping our hands and we're hitting pads with the lights from our phones. And then we walked to the cage. People didn't think about that. So that was like one instance. But yeah, there's bugs and stuff, and it was at night, so it wasn't terrible. It was still like probably about 75 degrees. It wasn't terrible. And then the second time,
dude, imagine a mosquito. I know I saw this. I know you guys saw this too. Imagine like a mosquito like bites one of the fighters and they're like, it distracts them.
It was definitely hot. It was probably like 85 degrees. We fought at our state fairgrounds here in Albuquerque, and it was actually my pro debut, I believe. And that was pretty interesting. They had to continue to throw ice on the canvas. That's probably the only thing that I was a little nervous about, how well the octagon is covered.
So we'll see. We'll see how that plays out. I can't wait for Steve Garcia versus Diego Lopez, bro. It's one of my most anticipated fights. Now, Dana White confirms the claw is complete. I know a lot of you guys have seen this. The lighting has been great. Dude, what if you're in Washington, D.C., and you're, like, in a building, and you can see the card, like, from far, like, for free? Looks nice, right? Looks good, looks good. Dana White confirms it. He shows 2 pictures. That's what I like to see, my brother. That's what I like to see. Now, next, guys. Dana White says they're expecting a Super Bowl type of numbers for the UFC White House event.
For UFC fans all over the world, this is a very unique experience for everybody. And, we're expecting Super Bowl type numbers for this.
What do you guys think? Yes, no? I think there's going to be a lot of people watching. I don't know how much. Now, I know this is going to sound like weird, but look at this, guys. Dean the Great was pissed when Adrian Bronner kissed him.
I'm trying to help you make money. I thought you would just kiss me, cut. I'm trying to help you make money. I thought you would just kiss me, cut.
Oh, hell nah. Oh, hell nah, bro. Now, guys, look at the last 3 welterweight champions are 0-8 now combined. Now, we know that JDM is 0-2. I believe he lost to Islam Makhachev and then Carlos Prates. We know Bilal is 0-3 out of his last 3. And Leon Edwards is 0-3 out of his last 3. Guys, is there a welterweight curse? Is there a welterweight curse? It was so annoying. Guys, you guys know what was so annoying? It was annoying to see Bilal go 1-2 high kick. 1-2 lead high kick. Like, the guy kept on spamming that lead high kick. And I was like, man, it's over, man. Bilal, it's over. It's over for Bilal. The guy... I feel like Bilal, I don't know, because he has a different type of takedowns, and he doesn't, sometimes he can't control. But if you pick Bonfim, great pick from you guys. Muhammad Mokaev's 40 win streak is actually insane. The guy's on a 40 win streak. I believe this is counting amateur as well. Bro, he's 16-0. I know a lot of the guys are going to say that it's padded, this and that. I know somebody's saying, fun fact, he's not actually on a 45 win streak. Armin recently beat him. Armin actually put him out cold. But I think he's on a 45 win streak. I reposted it. Now, I want to mention this. We already mentioned this. Shout out to Gio for even inviting me for the tournament, for the friendly duel. I wanted to mention this, though, guys. We have a Tapology group. If you guys would like to join, I'll drop the link right now into the Tapology group. Basically, if you would like to join, all you have to do is just click the link, join for free. There's nothing, there's no fee, there's nothing. All we do is just talk picks. We even talk picks here. All you have to do is just click this link and join. That's it. That's all you have to do, guys. And I want to say this is the rankings. This is probably going to be a new segment. So basically, maybe, unless I do bad, but because I've been dropping in the rankings, but that was because of the Sumadarji Alex Perez fight. Like, to be honest, It was 0, and I really needed that, but it's okay. But when we look, guys, I forgot what I was going to say. We're going to do a recap of how everybody did. So, I don't know if you guys can see this, but number 1 was Bench. Shout out to Bench, my brother. Congratulations on getting number 1. I can't wait to see how you do next week. And shout out to everybody for even participating. Because at the end of the day, you can join, right? But some people don't put their picks. They don't put all their picks. So, thank you guys for even playing. Coming in at number 1 was Bench. Number 2 was Prodigy. Number 3 was Christian. Number 4 was Rain G, bro. Big shout out to Rain G. Great job, my brother. Very good job. And then we got 5 Crossover MMA. Shout out to Crossover. He's going to do a companion for the Knicks versus Spurs game tonight. We got Jimmy, Walter Sr., and Larry was at number 8. Very good job, my brother. Labdubsky was at number 8. I'm at number 8. Number 12 is Danny Fresh. Rob G, you came in at number 13. And you guys know so on, so on. Tone K, KZ, Cam, Gio, Paku, Shiloh, Dynamic, Not in the AM. All you guys. Thank you guys, Brian C. Thank you guys for even competing. Because this is awesome. There's nothing to lose. If you win, okay, you get bragging rights. If you lose, whatever. We get to live to fight another day. So that's going to be awesome. What up, yo, Rain G? Good shit, bro. Good shit. What up, me Rocket? What's up, my boy? What about a $1 million armor bet on Justin? Yes, I saw that, dude. I saw that, dude. That was crazy. I think he's going to lose it, though. I think he's going to lose it. Kiss that. Yes, me and Pepino together again. Hey, yo. I wish Rain G was in the Topology. He is, bro. Now you join. Now you join the Topology group. Casual. Now we're going to break down the entire card from top to bottom, guys. I hope you guys are all having a great day. Let's bring it. Let's break down this entire card from top to bottom. As you guys know, I asked you guys, what do you guys rate this card 1 through 10? Me, personally, I give it a 10 out of 10. I know it hasn't happened yet, but I am very excited for this card. I haven't been this excited for a card for a while, guys, for a while. So let's break it down. I'm going to get the odds. I have Topology loaded up as well. So any props, we're going to be talking about that as well. If you guys like under 1.5, over 1.5, I'll put them in as well. Remember, you guys just vote. All you have to do is just sit back and enjoy the show. Is a Mad ILIA overpowered? You guys are saying nah, so no. So ILIA Composed is more dangerous. I know this is going to sound crazy, but how do you guys even see the handles? I know I've asked this before, but how do you guys see the handles? It's alright if you guys don't know, but if you guys know how to see the handles, that'll be great as well. So Diego Lopez is a minus 178, 10 out of 10. You don't give it a 10 out of 10? Oh hell nah. Cause bro, what other card of 2026, bro? I feel like this is a 10 out of 10. So I'm gonna include the over under 1.5s as well. If you don't want to vote Garcia or Lopez, you think an over under, you can just vote the over under. This is gonna be a little bit different. Under 1.5 is a minus 102. And remember, if the odds are not the same on your book, it's gonna be different. So don't worry. You know, don't worry. As long as we're in the same category, we're in the same lane. The sports book post them. Where though? Where do they post them? Or what sports book posts them? Sorry guys, this light was so bright. All right, so let's bring it. Alright, so we got Diego Lopez versus Steve Garcia. We actually broke down this fight last week. We broke down this fight. It was amazing. And look at this, guys. I didn't even mention this, guys. If you are top 20 on Topology, I gotta blow my nose very quick. Let me get a napkin, hang on. Dude, if you are top 20 on Topology, Garcia got finished by Mahashate and beat the F up by my boy Luis Pena. I'm going Garcia, bro. How can this card be a 10 out of 10 when it's only 7 fights with huge mismatches? Because we're just looking to cash out. I don't know if you guys remember, but a couple of months ago I said, bro, if, like, I know entertainment matters, right? But did we not just see a bunch of mismatches on, what was that card that we saw a bunch of mismatch? MVP? Did we not see a bunch of mismatches on MVP and was it not fun? I know it only has 7 fights, but dude, we saw a bunch of mismatches on MVP and it was fun in my honest opinion. I know it's only 7 matches, but it's like the top best 7 guys, bro. When are we ever going to see Alex Pereira and Ilia Topuria on the same exact card? When are we going to see Ciryl Gane and Justin Gaethje ever on the same card? You know? I feel like just that alone is pretty high up. Or what do you think, my brother? So look at this, guys. Tapology's EA Sports UFC 6 Picks Challenge. So, this is actually pretty cool. Top 20 eligible contestants on the Pick'em leaderboard will win a full game download code. So, dude, if you get top 20 in the world, you get to have UFC 6 for free. UFC 6, you know how hard that's going to be, but I'll try my best. I'll try my best. But if any of you guys get top 20, let me have the code. Let me have the code. I'm probably going to pre-order it later today. Garcia got finished. I hear you, my brother. Bro, MVP MMA won over the White House event. You think so? Nate versus Perry, Ilya versus Justin Gaethje. The only way I'm getting UFC 6 is if I finish top 20 on Tapology. I'm not buying this. Dude, isn't that crazy how they even give an opportunity? They should have done the top 50, bro. They should have done the top 50. Top 20, bro. The guys who are top 20, they might not even like UFC 6, bro. They might just sell the code. We see about that vote after meaty. We'll see about that vote after meaty. We'll see about that after meaty. I think it's going to be one we talk about for years. Pepino, it's not 10 out of 10. It's an 11 out of 10. I agree, dude. I agree. And Rangy, I couldn't agree more, my brother. I could not agree more. Guys, if one of you guys gets top 20 in the world and you get a UFC 6 code for free, dude, just let me know. Just let me know because that alone is impressive. That alone is impressive. Now, when we look at this fight, guys, Diego Lopez versus Steve Garcia, I'm going to let you guys vote. 31 years old in Diego Lopez. I was surprised to see that Steve Garcia is the older fighter. When I look at this fight, guys, I do have to mention fights like, let me know if you guys like this graphic more. I have to mention the Sadiq Youssef fight. The Pat Sabatini fight for guys like Diego Lopez, like those are very good wins. Look at how Sabatini's looking now. And we saw Brito, right? Brito just submitted Jordan Levitt. Sabatini controlled Brito for like 14 minutes. Diego Lopez knocked out Sabatini in the first round. Knocked out Sadiq Youssef in the first round. This guy's a finisher, right? But I have to mention that he does fade as the fight goes on. I think when it comes to minute winning, I think Steve Garcia is a little bit of a better minute winner. When we look, Diego Lopez has the finishing ability. Both of these guys have power, but Diego Lopez has the submission threat as well. And he also has the takedown threat. Now, I think that Diego Lopez's ground and pound is a lot better than his takedowns offensively. Diego Lopez has great takedown defense. He went, what? Basically 50 minutes, 10 rounds with Volkanovski. I know he was struggling to cut the cage, but he still went 10 rounds with Volkanovski. And I know that he's learned a lot from those fights. When I look at Diego Lopez, right, what worries me if he gets full mount on Steve Garcia. Because we saw what happened with Gene Silva. All he needs is a little bit of time in that full mount, guys. This guy capitalizes off a position like no other. The guy's throwing elbows. The guy, when he was in full mount against Gene Silva, you know what he did? He said, remember, there was a lot of shit talk, right? He said, I already got this in the bag. Because, guys, we saw Gene Silva explode. Try no technique. Just try to explode. Exert himself out of those positions. And Diego Lopez was able to stick to him like glue. And he wasn't even on him like this. He was just in full mount with his hands and just letting go with his elbows. And he was doing something unique. He was elbowing like this. And those type of elbows, man, were creating huge dents on Gene Silva's face. And I would hate to see Diego Lopez in full mount against Steve Garcia. I think Steve Garcia is a way better minute winner. I think Steve Garcia can burn minutes on the clock. We know Diego Lopez kind of has that tick where he kind of touches his Adam's apple. He kind of touches his Adam's apple like a little reset, like Dustin Poirier pulling up his shorts. Like Diego Lopez touches his Adam's apple. We saw Steve Garcia, yeah, he wasn't able to finish Calvin Kattar, but we saw that he can go a hard 15 as well and still win that third round. I feel like Diego Lopez, as the fight goes on, I know it's only 15 minutes, but he does struggle to cut the cage, win minutes. Very good durability, very good power in everything he throws. Leg kicks are going to be a factor. Body kicks, even high kicks. I think footwork is one of the most important factors for Steve Garcia. He needs to hit, not get hit, not get hit, evade, footwork, footwork, footwork. Keep your footwork on point. Because we saw that Volk, yeah, he did get caught. But one of the main reasons why he beat Diego Lopez was because of his fight IQ, his position awareness, and his footwork. I think Steve Garcia should be able to show out. I am going to go Steve Garcia, but it's now or never. If Steve Garcia does lose this fight, guys, it's a long road back. It's a long road back, guys. And we're going to be honest. Diego Lopez is, if he gets right back in the win column, he could be right there. He literally is right there. This is a big jump. Number 2, I think. This is number 2. Let me pull up the UFC rankings. On Topology, it says number 3 versus number 14. But when we look at the UFC rankings, I think it's like number 2 versus number... Diego Lopez is number 2 ranked versus number 9 in Steve Garcia. I do think that if Steve Garcia, like, he has a lot more to lose here. Because if he wins, okay, he probably needs a couple, maybe one more. But if Diego Lopez wins and Masvidal beats Volk, maybe not maybe, they can do the rematch, Masvidal versus Diego Lopez for the world title. I do think that Diego Lopez is in a position where one win gets him right back in the win column. With Steve Garcia, I think he needs to work a little bit more, you know. I feel like they might have to force him to take one more fight. But if he just be number 2 ranked, he should be right in line for the title. But it's so stacked. We got guys like Aljo, Masvidal, Lerone Murphy. It's a stacked division, but I think Steve Garcia, it's now or never. If he loses this fight, I think it's going to be a long way back to the top. Give me Steve Garcia for the dub. I do like Steve Garcia by decision. I know a lot of people are on Lopez by decision. Majority Topology, 83% is on Lopez. He is the more popular guy as well, so we have to bring that up as well. Give me Steve Garcia. I'm just going to take Steve Garcia. Give me Steve Garcia money line. Maybe I get the first one wrong out of a 7-fight card, but I'm going to go Steve Garcia money line. I think he should be able to show out. Color me shocked if you don't switch to Lopez during weigh-ins uses. Yeah, I hear you, bro. I hear you, but, dude, I've been on Steve Garcia. Maybe the face-offs. That's another important factor as well. We know that Steve Garcia is 1 inch taller, but with Diego Lopez, the guy is creating the car crash. We're going to talk about car crash with Justin Gaethje. I think Steve Garcia should be able to show out, but I know a lot of you guys are on Lopez. Lopez is the popular dog. I would love to know the handle on that. You know, I would love to know the handle on that. But now let's go to the next fight. Super Sadiq, Yusuf Zalal. Oh, did I say Yusuf Zalal? Sorry if I said Yusuf Zalal. Sadiq Yusuf. Excuse me if I said Yusuf Zalal. Yeah, we'll see about that, me Rocket. I sent you 2 sources for the split. Check them after your stream. I can check them right now, dude. I can check them right now. I can check them right now. Thank you. Oh, okay. This is like the link. John Ewing. Oh, okay, okay. This is this guy's Twitter. Bro, I just got recommended like some weird ass stuff. Like clavicular. He got his nose surgery. Okay, DraftKings, the betting splits. Oh, damn, it has it for baseball as well? Alright, thank you, Pepino. I appreciate that, my brother. I appreciate that. Alright, let's keep it going, guys. Let's keep it going. So now I'm going to ask you guys on the Bo Nickel versus Kyle Dawkins fight. I'm going to include the props as well, like we did with the over-under 1.5. Seems like a lot of you guys are on the over rather than the under. I'm assuming, though, if you're going Diego Lopez, you're going round 1 or 2, right? So, let's go. Bo Nickel's a minus 330. Kyle Dawkins plus 240. Let's see what the over is at. Over 1.5 minus 144. under 1.5 plus 114. All right, get your votes in, guys. Get your votes in. Now, let me know what graphic you guys like better. Do you guys like this graphic better, or you like the other graphic better? The only thing that's bad about this graphic is I can't remember. Okay, out of his last 5, he lost to this guy, this guy. I can't remember. I have to look at topology for this. I know a lot of the guys are going to be on Dawkins. Rightfully so, rightfully so. Babino, did you see what the UFC BJJ Championship belt looks like? Freaking sick, bro. I honestly think Bo's smart enough to get the decision here. Maybe he drops around. I hear you. Shiloh, I actually agree with that. Meat, no, I didn't see that. Yo, what up, certified MMA fan? Yo, you were the first guy here, bro. What's up, bro? Hope you're having a great day. Garcia's my favorite dog. Kyle is second. Damn, double dog to start. Garcia and Dawkins pay me. I like it, bro. I got Dawkins. That over 1.5 is a lock. You think so? Dude, you never know, though. You never know. What about those knees to the body? What if Dawkins, Bo Nickal shoots for a takedown, leaves his neck out in the air, and he gets subbed? Let's break it down. Kyle Dawkins 5-0 out of his last 5. This is his second run in the UFC, guys. Bo Nickal 8-1 overall. He's coming off of that loss. Well, no. His most recent loss is to RDR. I want to talk about that first. With that loss to RDR, he was getting dealt with a lot of spam. He had positions where he had front headlock position, he had control, and he would fumble by jumping guillotine, you know? And a lot of the guys, I forgot which fight this was at the Apex, but they were talking about how somebody was going for submission over position. I don't know if it was the Ziam fight, but they were talking about, I forgot what fight it was, but somebody was going for submission over position. And that's exactly what Bo Nickal did against RDR. He went for the submission, the guillotine. If you go watch that fight back, he jumped guillotine, and that ended up leading to him losing the grappling exchange to RDR. I don't think he should have ever went for guillotine. I think he took RDR a little bit dicey. Remember, he was saying that he's walking around 225 or something. He was like joking around a lot. And I feel like he needed that loss to RDR in order to win this fight right here. RDR, we saw that he lost to Kyle Barallo. RDR's that type of fighter that can beat Bo Nickal, loses to Kyle Barallo, but Bo Nickal will beat him in the rematch. Maybe I'm wrong. What, dude? He's coming off of that knockout win over Rodolfo Bum Vieira. Like, what are you talking about? I think Bo Nickal, from the moment that Bo Nickal lost to RDR that first time, body shot TKO, I said I think that Bo Nickal beats RDR in the rematch. We can run it back. Maybe you guys come back and I'm wrong. But I'm not going to say I swear, but I truly believe that Bo Nickal will beat RDR in a rematch. In a rematch, if we run it back 2 or 3 fights after, we run it back right now, I think Bo Nickal will beat RDR in the rematch. Nah, bro, he's already got his number. But we have to mention that RDR was spamming knees. Constantly just spamming knees. Spamming. And that's fine, whatever, right? But Bo Nickal, I'll mention this right now. Bo Nickal made a lot of mistakes. And one of his biggest mistakes was not adjusting to that body shot. He was constantly getting hit with that knee up the middle. And he was okay with eating it. Instead of like trying to defend it or trying to do something different in order to deal with that. You know, as a fight goes on, you have different puzzles to solve. And I'll be honest, Bo Nickal is not the best at solving the puzzle as the fight goes on, but he's getting better at that and he's working on it, right? We saw against Paul Craig, right? He was hesitant to shoot takedowns. He wanted to keep on striking. Kyle Dawkins has a dangerous submission threat, guys. This guy is the Dark Knight. 17 wins, 4 losses. A bunch of submissions, guys. 6 subs in the first, 4 subs in the second, and 2 subs in that third round. When I look at this fight, guys, I have to mention that Kyle Dawkins, even if taken down, he can threaten submissions and create sweeps or reversals. Bo Nickal is a guy that kind of sometimes fights with his ego, right? To fight for that position, to fight and win that grappling exchange. Bo Nickal will sometimes overexert himself to just win that grappling exchange just for his ego, you know? And I think Kyle Dawkins is a guy who stays more composed, can go with the flow, and I think Kyle Dawkins is a little bit better at solving the puzzle as the fight goes on. And I think that comes with experience. The guy has a lot of fights, a lot more fights than Bo Nickal. And yes, the guy got TKO'd by Eric Anders, Roman Dolidze, but this version of Kyle Dawkins is a different version. Remember, they were both cops. Him and his brother were both cops. I don't know if they still are. Chris Dawkins, Kyle Dawkins. When they both got into the UFC, they were talking like these guys were the next thing. And it was just like, sometimes timing is important. Sometimes timing is more important than your actual skill set. And I know that sounds crazy, but he's learning as he goes on, guys. And I think that Kyle Dawkins is here to stay. Win or lose, he's UFC level. The guy, I know he's going to use that knee up the middle, but he's on a tear right now, guys. Knocked out Michel Pereira in 43 seconds. Submitted the submission specialist, Gerald Meerschaert, guys. We saw Jacob Malkoun. Did we or did we not see Jacob Malkoun go to life and death with Gerald Meerschaert? Am I right or am I wrong? Put a 1 in the chat if you understand what I'm saying. Guys, we saw Gerald Meerschaert go to life and death with Jacob Malkoun. Jacob Malkoun could not finish Gerald Meerschaert if his life depended on it. But look at what Kyle Dawkins did to him in 50 seconds, guys. He wrapped up that Darce, and it's fresh. Maybe when you're fresh, it's a little bit more easier, or maybe, you know, sometimes when you're more sweaty, it's harder to wrap up that Darce. But guys, if he gets a hold of Bo Nickal's neck, I can see Bo Nickal doing that. Shout out to Beezy's. That Gator roll, right? That Gator roll. You know, Armin Saryuki and Dan Hooker. Dan Hooker kind of jumped Gilly, right? And Armin would kind of roll out of it. So I can see Bo Nickal kind of rolling out of that submission attempt. But remember, you roll out of that too many times, the guy's going to understand what you're going to do. You're going to get more predictable. And eventually he's going to snatch that up. I'm going to go Bo Nickal. But the finishing ability is on Kyle Dawkins all day. Bo Nickal should be able to get the takedowns, right? But the thing is, he needs to be aware of the submission threat. We know that Kyle Dawkins has a very good Darce, right? We know that he has a good rear naked choke. I don't know how his armbar is, but I know he'll probably threaten it. And I don't know if Kyle Dawkins is going to be content. He might be urgent, right? You know, when I talk about urgency, I'm always going to bring up that Gaethje Young fight, guys. That Gaethje Young fight, Gaethje Young against Thiago Moises. I picked Thiago Moises, but what I learned from Gaethje Young, I saw this guy's urgency to get up. This guy's urgency to not accept bottom position. And Kyle Dawkins is one of those guys. Yeah, he'll try to create scrambles, maybe throw up some subs. But you know what he's going to try to do? He's going to try to get up. He's not going to be content with just getting controlled. Bo Nickal's a guy who kind of explodes into everything he does. And sometimes, like Justin Gaethje will talk about this. When Gaethje kind of throws, he throws his whole body into the shot where he even loses balance. Sometimes when Bo Nickal shoots a takedown, he's throwing everything into that takedown where the scrambles, he can get reversed. He's throwing everything into it. Bo Nickal's an NCAA, I think, 3-time winner. I think he competed in the NCAA. He made it to the finals all 4 times. But is this wrestling? No, this is MMA. So give me Bo Nickal for the dub. I like Bo Nickal by decision, but just give me Bo Nickal money line. I'm just going to go Bo Nickal money line. I like by decision, but you never know. You never know. I'm going to go just money line just to be safe. Uses Mount Rushmore. What up, HRU? Uses Mount Rushmore. Bo Nickal, Rafael Estevam, Masvar Evloev. I'm going to say, I'm going to remove Rafael Estevam if he beat Ethan Ewing. But you know what? Just to make it a little bit more interesting, I'll go Bo Nickal, Evloev, Manif Farad, who should have beat Valentina Shevchenko, but she kept on fumbling the bag. And I'll go, maybe you guys are going to like this, Farid Basharat. Farid Basharat. If he loses, then he's out of the Mount Rushmore, but I need Farid Basharat. I'll put a bounty on Ethan Ewing, and Farid Basharat's going to fulfill that bounty. Rain G on here always. We always pick dogs. It's what real men do. Ferrot. You know Whis. YKWIS. You kiwis. Doggy style. Kyle does have TKO power. He has more finishing ability than Bo Nickal. Over 1.5 on this is a lock. But not good enough wrestling defense to get a TKO. Big fight for Bo. Submission threat keeps it standing and Kyle can KO Bo. I like that, certified MMA fan. You're onto something. Submission threat is funny. Range. Oh, you don't think he has a submission threat, Shiloh? Submission threat had Bilal scared to death to make a takedown. You think so, certified? I feel like he couldn't. I feel like he just couldn't take him down. Like I feel like Bilal just couldn't take him down. Looks like a cheap Power Ranger belt. Pepino, that belt looks freaking sick. You can tell it's worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. Pure platinum encrusted with the diamonds. Did you guys see the belts for Freedom 250? I really wonder what the weather is going to do to these fights, to these fighters' cardio. Yeah, man. If anything, it's going to make the subs impossible now that I really think about it. These motherfuckers are going to be sweating. Oh, you think so? Oh, yeah, bro. That's a good factor. Guys, I forgot to even include the most important factor. We're outside, guys. We're outside. I was going to say, I know I've asked this before, but HEREEE, is it Haro or HEREEE? I know you want I'm stuttering like crazy. I know you might not even be able to answer this because it's only through text. But is it HEREEE or is it Haro? Now we got Ruffy versus Chandler. This is one of my most anticipated fights on the card, but my most anticipated fight, guys, is Josh Hawking versus Derek Lewis. I think that's my most anticipated fight. Now let's look at the over-unders. You guys think Chandler can last the over 1.5 or no? Beezy's ILIA versus Armin next if Justin doesn't upset? Yeah, I think so. But why do I feel like Armin's going to get skipped and ILIA's going to go to 170? Because remember he said that it was his last fight at 155? Haro, not HEREEE. Works both ways. Alright then, I'll go Haro. So I had it right the first time. So let's go with the over under 1.5. Let's see what you guys say. I know, dude, all you're doing is just spamming over under 1.5. Why can't I spam it? Let's see. Let's see what the people think. Dude, if Ruffy finishes him in the first round, that's crazy, dude. You know, Chandler gave his all to Dustin Poirier. He even hurt him. He hurt Dustin Poirier. You guys remember? It's the way I wrote my name as a kid, not my correct name, though. Hey, I like it, though. I like it, bro. And it's unique, bro. That's one of the most important things. Sorry, guys. I gotta stand up because I gotta stretch as well. But, dude, it's unique, bro. It's unique. That's one of the most important things, that your name is unique. We got a bunch of unique names. Shiloh, Rangy, Pepino, Haro, Beezy's. We got a bunch of unique names. Simon Feck, dude. Unique names. Speaking of unique names. Yeah, he'll most likely get skipped. I just hope. Yeah, ILIA's too big for 170. Dude's massive. I think he should just Juno to 185 division. You know who's going to Juno to 185 division? Kamaru Usman. He's going to fight Jerkis Duplessis, bro. That's going to be a good one. Yeah, I think over Beezy's, but maybe I'm obsessed with the over too much. All right, so let me get a sip of water. By the way, thank you guys for even being here. I appreciate you guys. Hope you guys have a fantastic Monday, and God bless if he survives. Ruffy or Duffy won't be able to finish Chandler until he's tired. Dude, Chandler, are we going to talk about Chandler's scar tissue? I'll mention it right now. Michael Chandler, 23-10 overall. Mauricio Ruffy, 13-2 overall. When I look at this fight, Mauricio Ruffy's 29 years old, the younger fighter. I don't know if you guys saw, but they said that Chandler was supposed to fight somebody in the top 5. I think it was Benoit Saint-Denis. Don't count me on it. But that person couldn't make it for whatever reason, so they called Ruffy, and now it's Ruffy versus Chandler. But in an alternate universe, I think it's Benoit Saint-Denis versus Michael Chandler. Or am I crazy? Gio's paying me to be here. Hey. At least you're here, my brother. At least you're here. All right. All right, so when I look at this fight, right, 1-4 out of his last 5, Michael Chandler, I want to talk about momentum, right? Momentum is very important. I'm going to bring up a random fight from the Apex last week. Guys, Priscilla Cachoeira, Chelsea Chandler. Let me blow my nose. Yeah, dude. Dude, Michael Chandler versus Justin Gaethje, dude. You know what's crazy? He could have won that fight. The Dustin Poirier fight too. He could have won that fight, but he's like, he gasses so bad. Dude, you want to watch a fun Michael Chandler fight? Watch Eddie Alvarez versus Michael Chandler 1. Watch that fight. That fight is awesome. Fucking damage. I agree, Rangy. Dude, I'm interested in your picks on Tapology this week, Rangy, because you killed it last week, bro. So, guys, I want to mention this, guys. Momentum. Priscilla Cachoeira versus Chelsea Chandler. I picked Priscilla Cachoeira, and I know, why are you bringing up a women's MMA fight, dude? It's a lightweight fight, dude. What does that have to do with this fight? Let me cook. Let me cook. We talked about momentum, right? Momentum, right? Momentum. Priscilla Cachoeira was 1-4 out of her last 5. Chelsea Chandler was losing to girls like Jocelyn Edwards, Norma Dumont, and some other girl. I forgot her name. But Priscilla Cachoeira was on a 3-fight losing skid, right? And in that fight with Chelsea Chandler, Priscilla Cachoeira hurt her, right? A little bit. But then she got dropped. She got dropped by Chelsea Chandler. She was in a position where she was trying to fight the hands, in a weird position, this and that. And then she ends up getting submitted. I have to bring up momentum. Momentum is, if not one of the most important factors in the MMA game, guys. And the reason why I bring that up is because Chandler doesn't have the momentum. The momentum is on Ruffy's side. Yeah, he lost to Benoit Saint Denis, but he's right back in the win column with a guy who is very good, who's fighting Manuel Torres, Rafael Fiziev, right? I love momentum. It's like a ball, right? When a ball's rolling down the hill, it's going fast, right? But when you throw it up the hill, it has momentum, but then it comes back, the momentum slows down, and then it continues, but it goes back in reverse, right? Michael Chandler is a guy who is kind of like that, right? Where he can have momentum very early in a position where he's working, he's landing explosive takedowns, he's working, right? And the guy's looking jacked as shit, right? Cut, shredded to the gills. He always looks like that. I'm not gonna lie, like 4% body fat, right? Explosive takedowns. Hurt Justin Gaethje on the feet. Hurt Dustin Poirier. I gotta look back to see who else. Hurt Charles Oliveira in that rematch, guys. Go watch Michael Chandler versus Charles Oliveira 2. I forgot what round it was, but it was towards the end, where Michael Chandler hits Oliveira to the face hard, right? And Charles Oliveira is swiping at the eye because he thinks that it's an eye poke. He's like, did I get poked in the eye? I got poked in the eye. But, dude, it wasn't an eye poke. Chandler just hits that hard. He tagged up Dustin Poirier. Do you guys remember when he picked up Dustin Poirier and slammed him? When he picked up Justin Gaethje and slammed him as well. Guys, the issue isn't if Chandler can't get the takedown. The issue is Chandler's gas tank. Chandler's scar tissue. Where you touch him up a couple of times and he starts leaking. This cut right here. There's like a cut right here on Chandler's face. Where as soon as he gets hit a couple of times, he starts leaking right under his eye right here. Sometimes like somewhere here as well. I don't know exactly where. But his scar tissue. Guys, if I ask you right now, is Chandler going to bleed this fight, yes or no? Is Chandler going to bleed this fight, yes or no? It's not even a... Is that even a question if Chandler's going to bleed this fight, yes or no? Guys, the guy Chandler bleeds every single fight. The real question is Ruffy going to panic and look like a deer in the headlights when he gets taken down and if he's controlled, right? Because against Benoit Saint Denis, remember, Dustin Poirier had better takedown defense than Mauricio Ruffy. Ruffy was getting taken down, he was getting his back taken, and he was getting threatened, subbed. Dustin Poirier was getting taken down, right? But he was working right back up, scrambling right back up, and that guy has a terrible hip, right? Dustin Poirier, he gets taken down, he gets put in a weird position. He's still throwing balls to the wall. Ruffy gets taken down, he's put in a weird position. This guy is a little different. He looks different. He doesn't look like that guy who fought Rafael Fiziev when he's taken down and he's put in a position where, okay, I can't get taken down no more. then everything starts to scramble, right? I do think that Chandler can have success, right? But the thing about Chandler is he does struggle to control. He might have success with control here, but he does struggle to control. He gasses the scar tissue, and he does get dropped. He got dropped against Dustin Poirier. He got dropped against Charles Oliveira the first time, and he got dropped against Justin Gaethje as well. Even against Tony Ferguson, he was getting hit left and right up until he hit that front kick, right? Tony Ferguson was even getting up. The guy Tony Ferguson was getting controlled by Beneil Dariush. Even Tony Ferguson was getting up from Michael Chandler's takedowns. I feel like the dangerous submission threat was on Benoit Saint-Denis. Mauricio Ruffy already dealt with that. What is Chandler going to bring to the table that Ruffy has not already dealt with? Explosiveness? Power? Maybe crazy power, because if this guy connects, it could be one and done. The guy, Ruffy, has been KO'd. In both of his losses, he got finished. Benoit Saint-Denis and Manuel Souza. But I feel like Manuel Souza, maybe there's a hot take. I think Manuel Souza hits harder than Michael Chandler. Michael Chandler throws everything, right? But I think Manuel Souza hits harder than Michael Chandler. But why are we talking about Manuel Souza if he's not even in the fight this Sunday? Now, you mentioned that Paddy fight, right? Paddy was able to get him down and cut him up bad, guys. Guys, his face was leaking bad. And he hasn't fought since that fight, a year. And what do I bring up when I bring up momentum? Activity, guys. Activity. Do you guys believe in ring rust, yes or no? You guys believe in ring rust, yes or no? Because I'm one of those guys. I know Dominic Cruz says, I don't believe in ring rust. I don't believe in ring rust. You can have 2 years away and still come back and look good, guys. But ring rust and activity go together hand in hand, right? Hand in hand. I really do believe in activity. I believe in ring rust. I don't know if you guys do. But I do think activity, momentum, fight IQ, precision, speed favors Ruffy all day. I'm going to go Ruffy, guys. I know Ruffy by KO is a minus 200. I'm going to go Ruffy. Give me Ruffy by KO. But, guys, he doesn't also need a KO, guys. I know, to get a KO, he needs to put his lights out, guys. We've seen positions where Chandler is tired, and he kind of like is getting hit. The ref, remember, when you don't fight back, they just stop the fight, right? They just stop the fight. Kind of like Justin Tafa, Ewo. When Ewo hit Junior Tafa, he hit his leg so hard, Junior Tafa fell, and he was kind of crumbled up, kind of just going on him. Tafa's not out. He's not out, but he's not responding back to those punches, right? So the ref has no choice but to stop it. And also, I want to bring up the doctor stoppage. Guys, I don't know if Chandler has ever been doctor stoppage before in his entire career. But with all that blood, maybe, no, don't doctor stoppage. We're in the White House. Come on. 18-5 in Bellator, 2-5 in the UFC. Remember what he did to Dan Hooker. The guy put his lights out bad. Who has done Dan Hooker like that? Maybe you could say Arnold Allen, but at 145, and he kind of TKO'd him. He didn't really put him out like Chandler. Has he ever been doctor stoppage? Right here against Brent Prim is doctor stoppage, but ankle injury. He's never really been doctor stoppage like due to cuts, right? But the guy has more scar tissue more than ever. A TKO can be a doctor stoppage as well. Give me Ruffy by KO. I like Ruffy by KO on points. But also, we can bring up Ruffy getting a submission. Guys, I bet you not a lot of the guys thought that Dustin Poirier was going to submit Chandler. If anything, more people at that time were picking Chandler to submit Dustin Poirier. But when Chandler's so gassed, man, you can do what you want with him. No diddy, bro. When Chandler is so gassed, I wouldn't be surprised if Ruffy plays around, jumps guillotine just to fuck around and gets the guillotine, you know? When this guy Chandler's gassed after 7.5 minutes, man, you can TKO him, get a submission, take his back, whatever, man. Take him down, too. I know Ruffy's not going to be looking to take him down, but I like Ruffy by KO, Ruffy by KO on points. I think it's a good parlay piece. We're going to make a parlay after. Priscilla and Levitt betters. Let's go, Ikize. What's up, my boy? I hope you're having a great day, my brother. I hope you're having a great day, bro. Now let's go to the next fight, guys. You like KO? Now let's see what the oh shit. My thing is glitching a little bit. Let's see what the props are set at here. Guys, drop a like if you guys haven't. Last time I lax. Let's see what the props are set here. Josh Hockey -3. Oh, I got this wrong. Hang on. I'm gonna put Hockey by KO. Dude, my thing is lagging. Dude, my thing is lagging a little bit. I might have to refresh my chat. I'll put Hockey. Yeah, I gotta refresh my chat. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it, bro. I saw it coming from a mile away. Let me refresh my chat. What's up, bro? I hope you're having a great day, Ikize. Yo, are you gonna watch the basketball game? The Knicks and the Spurs, or nah? If you are, who are you rooting for, bro? Have you guys seen Adrian Bronner, bro? That guy has been crazy lately, bro. Ikize, yeah, but Cachoeira's pretty hot. Oh, hell nah, dude. Let me ask you guys in the poll. Can I gift? Let me see if I can gift some members. What do you guys think? You think I can? Like, has it been a month already? Oh, I have the 10. I have the 10. Yo, guys, I have the 10. So, guys, during the main event, we'll gift 10. We'll gift 10 memberships. I'm not gonna lie, I love it when YouTube does that, man. I love it. I wish you could gift 15, bro. So the more you type, guys, the more chance you have of getting a membership. I have membership-only videos. I got a bunch of live streams in the members. And I know you guys will be like, I don't want to watch the live streams if it's in the past. Dude, in the live streams, we don't only talk about fights. Like, in the live streams that I have in members only, I specifically made them to the ones that are most exciting, where we're talking back and forth. I'm crashing out. Like, those are the ones that are in the members only. So, let's do this. Thank you for completing the goal with me, guys. I really appreciate that, guys. You guys came in clutch, man. That was fucking awesome. It's rigged. Spurs gonna win in Game 7. Ikize said it here first. But don't they need to win? Oh, New York Knicks -2.5 at this moment sounds good. I don't know about all that spreads, dude. Hey, dude, you guys are the spread kings, man. Pause. But you guys are good with those spreads. I don't even know what that means. Like, does that mean that they have to be at under? Like, it has to be by 3 points? Like, close by 3 points or under? What up, What up, Easton? Hope you're having a great day. Or I should just call you Jacob Elordi, bro. What's up, bro? What's up, Jacob Elordi? Lewis KO. TKO. This is the easiest pick of the card. You think so, bro? What? Bro, Lewis KO. Maybe, dude. Maybe. I'm going to put special props here. What up, my boy, Jacob Elordi? I hope you're having a great day, my brother. I was just watching Euphoria. Did you see that Euphoria is going to come to an end, man? I can't believe that shit. Oh, Ikize, you didn't block him then. If you could see him, you unblocked him. Right? You unblocked him, right? I thought you had him blocked. I thought you had him blocked, bro. I thought you had him blocked. I thought you had him blocked. Word, Haro. The rage bait got to be more creative. You know who's a rage bait king that you guys don't give me a lot of credit for, bro? Who's the rage bait king? Let's be for real. Out of everybody, who's the rage bait king? Like the guy who can actually really get you guys riled up. Like who's the real rage bait king? Let's be for real. Like, let me know. It doesn't even have to be a guy here, like, in general. It could be in general, like a chat member or somebody that you know, like, damn, this guy's actually pretty good. Like, who's the Rage Bait King? Hockey by KO. Let's see if you guys like the double chance. I like Hockey by KO or sub, minus 230. I know Derek Lewis, but Derek Lewis can't get subbed, bro. I was gonna go, bro, it's you 100%. Hey, I'm glad you said that, bro, because I'm not gonna lie. I'm glad you said that, bro, because I didn't even try to get that title. But like now I think I deserve that title, man. I think. But obviously, a lot of you guys even rage bait me. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like Ikize, when he was saying the I'm not gonna lie, bro, when Ikize was saying, oh, I got men and feel right, like, that makes me rage. You guys get me rage too, so. KZ is the rage king, yeah. Dude, I know this is gonna sound crazy, but KZ's so easy to rage bait, bro. He's so easy to rage bait, bro. He's so easy to rage bait. Like, KZ's the easiest guy to fucking rage bait. Alright, minus 230k or sub. I know you guys are going to say, Derek Lewis doesn't have a neck, though. Sergey Spivak, he submitted him. Yo, what up, my boy? Yo, Skido. What up, Skido? I hope you're having a great day, my brother. God bless. Lewis KO / TKO. This is the easiest pick of the card. Yo, what up? Yo, what up, my boy, Easton? Dude, you fucking change your name always, bro. I can't read that whole thing. Dude, so when you say it's rigged, the Spurs are going to win game 7, don't they need to win at least, like, this game? Or, because, I don't know basketball, but if they get, what if the Knicks win 4 in a row? I know this might not happen, it's impossible, like, whatever, but what if the Knicks win 4 in a row? Do they win the whole thing? Or no? Like, the Spurs have to win either the next game or this game, right? Not yet, but let us know. Promise. Hey, let's go, my boy. Also, who is that chick in the thumbnail? It's just, it's Jacob Elordi. Nah, I'm just kidding. It's just clickbait. It's just for clickbait. Did it work, my brother? Did it work or no? Did it work or no? Because if it works, I'll use it more. Shiloh, the rage bait gotta be more creative. I'm deadass. Hockey is not good. Use yourself. Hey, I appreciate that, bro. Lost Soul Blades proved at real heavyweight that has punching power murders this guy. You think so? Bro, it's you 100%. Has to be Hockey. Oh, yeah. Dude, now that we're here, yeah, Hockey, yeah. But I was talking about, like, people here. But now that we're here, bro, it has to be Hockey, yeah. KZ the Rage King. Even if Hockey can somehow sniff nuts to victory here, he's getting put on a highlight reel soon. Yeah, maybe soon, but, dude, he's going to get in Derek Lewis's head, bro. You guys saw that he's not even allowed at the press conference. I hope that's not true. With all that doggy glaze. But you know, I actually do glaze. Like, I glaze them for real because, like, I actually like them. I know, like, sometimes I try, like, I understand, but I actually really do like them. I used to hate them, to be honest. Charlotte has a Priscilla bet. Wes Schultz by submission is a leg I will play no matter what. Oh, you hit that, bro? At the Australia card, man? Yeah, I was trying to rage bait you with that Alonzo pick. It's easy to rage bait Shiloh. He's Shakira Judd. Zay, what's it like being real life? Oh, God. Tell the chat, Zay, clown speaking over in 4. Yes. Oh, okay. Okay, Rangy. I didn't know that. Imagine being so ignorant that the N-word makes you obsessed with somebody. Real life punks say, I'll spit in you if I ever get the chance, and you won't be able to do anything but cry. They changed it. He's allowed. Oh, he's allowed, Rangy. Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Stream Elements is the Rage Bait King. Me Rocket is one of the fucking Rage Bait Kings, bro. Steve Garcia, Lock of the Year. What's up, my boy Paku? What is up, my boy? I hope you're having a great day, my brother. God bless your soul. God bless. And I hope you're having a great day, and I hope you have a great week, my brother. Let's go. I'm glad to see you here, my boy. I hope you're having a great day. You arrived just in time, my brother. You arrived just in time. He says Steve Garcia, Lock of the Year. I'll give this a pin. I'll give this a pin. So, guys, let's talk about it. Let's bring it. When we look at this fight, guys, shout out to Rangy. Yo, what up, Barry, bro? Yo, Barry, I'll say the same thing I said to Paku, dude. I'm glad you're here. One thing I heard was that you're no longer going to be on the Capper Comparison Pick podcast. If that's true, I know everything happens for a reason. But I would have loved to see what you had to say, you know, this for this week. Maybe you could type it in the chat. Oh, I gotta crack my back. Let me take a sip of water. But I hope you're having a great day. God bless. And I hope you have a great week, my brother. I've never seen Paku say that. Bro, hold up. Bro, this guy Paku said, Inshallah. I gotta pin that, bro. I'm not gonna lie, I gotta pin that, bro. He really said Inshallah. Inshallah, Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. Paku with the lock, W with the lock ski. Enjoy that Levick pick, Shiloh. Yo, Mikey say, how do we know your picks, bro? You're not in the Tapology group. You don't tell us your picks. How do we know your picks, bro? What's your Tapology, my brother? Join the Tapology group, my brother. How do we know your picks, bro? How do we know your picks? Inshallah. Told you Chelsea and Brito. You clown boy, Shiloh. Guys, we're all here for a good time, guys. Not a long time like Michael Chandler. So, guys, I'm glad that Rangy said that he's actually allowed to be at the press conference now. I cannot wait, bro. I cannot wait. Josh Hawking is my most anticipated fights. What Capaholics Anonymous? What do you mean, Beezies? What do you mean? My bad, bro. Are you talking about the Capper and comparison picks? What do you mean, my brother? I'm sorry. So, when we look at this fight, guys, I see a lot of you guys are on Josh Hawking by KO. I'm with you guys. We got to talk about Derek Lewis first, though. Derek Lewis, 3-2 out of his last 5, with his 2 most recent losses being Johnson Almeida and Waldo Cortez Acosta. When I look at this fight, guys, I do have to mention that in reality, let me go to the graphic, excuse me. In reality, guys, Derek Lewis does, I don't want to say this, but he does kind of give up. We got to talk about that Waldo Cortez Acosta fight. When I saw an interview with Derek Lewis, you know what he said? He said, all I know is that Josh Hokit is a wrestler. Yeah, what you said, my bad. No, you're good. No. So, Barry was on, I think he still can come on the show every now and then, but he's on the Capper Comparison Picks podcast. It's like a different one. It's not Capaholics. It's a Capper Comparison Picks podcast. I'll link the channel right now. This channel, I like how they talk, and they talk fights, and they break it down every Friday. Say wallahi, bro. Say wallahi. Say wallahi, bro. Say wallahi. But, bro, but he's on that podcast, so I was asking him if he's on it, if he's going to be on it this Friday or not. He's very good at breaking down the fights. It's 3 of them. It's 3 of them. Oh, my gosh. Dude, I cannot read that. Cachoeira looks like a chick off Shrek. Oh, my gosh. But I want to mention how Josh Hawking is kind of like, in a way, Conor McGregor. Not fighting-wise, but in a way where they can get in your head and manipulate how you fight, right? Curtis Blades was in an absolute war, shooting takedowns. Josh Hawking maybe played possum a little bit, but he's sticking the middle finger. He's going back and forth. He's, you know, going like this. He's laughing. He's in your face. He has that high-intensity, high-pace, in-your-face style. Constantly landing 1-2s. The guy is fast, guys. When I picked Josh Hawking, dude, I did not... Thanks, bro. Driving got you, my bro. I did not think that this guy was that fast, that crazy. Dude, I had Josh Hawking... Dude, there was a point where Josh Hawking was like a plus 200 because he was acting possum, plus like 500, I think. I sprinkled at like a plus 200. I wish I sprinkled more the live odds, live betting, bro, because I hope this guy acts possum again, because when he acts possum, guys, the live odds fluctuate like crazy. Maybe we won't get an opportunity for that, because in reality, Josh Hokick is probably going to lock in with a power punch. He's probably not going to want to play that game. He might even play that game, but I wouldn't recommend it. Who am I to recommend anything? Derek Lewis connects one time. We all know that Hokick's going to go down. Hokick's going to go down. I don't know if you guys knew this, but Bo Nickel and Josh Hokick actually have had a wrestling match together against each other. Bo Nickel actually ended up winning. But Hokick showed urgency, and he showed that he never gives up on himself and accepts position. I think that he should constantly shoot takedowns. We saw Sergey Spivak constantly shooting takedowns against Derek Lewis. And Derek Lewis, he can defend 1, 2. People forget Derek Lewis took down Tai Tuivasa. Yeah, he could defend 1, 2, 3, 4 takedowns. But once it gets to 5, 6, 7, he kind of accepts position, gasses, and he's okay with getting controlled and accepting bottom position. I'm going to go Hokick by KO, but remember what I said. Junior Tafa, Iwo, where they just keep going. Junior Tafa is just hiding, taking the shots. Move, fighter, you got to move. And then what happens? The ref has no choice but to step in. I think it could be a ground and pound TKO. I think if Hokick's smart, he can even get a first round TKO. I know this is crazy, but he can shoot the takedowns, maybe get stuffed here and there, maybe he gets hit with an uppercut on the way in, he gets wobbled a little bit, but he can constantly shoot takedowns. And if he gets stuffed, Derek Lewis is not that flexible where he's going to turn around and take his back, you know? I think where he wants this is on the ground. But you know he's going to try to show out, especially for Trump, especially how Trump asked Derek Lewis to specifically be on this card for his birthday on Sunday. I'm going to go Hokick. Give me Hokick by KO. I'm going to go ground and pound TKO. I think he should wrestle. I'm going to go ground and pound. Take him to Pound Town. Pause. Hokick by KO. I like ground and pound, but in general, he could just 1-2. Remember Waldo Cortez Acosta? Derek Lewis kind of fell back, accepted position. He's like, I'm done, man. I'm done. I like Hokick by KO. Now let's keep it going, guys. Would you beat Haley Cowan in a fight? I don't know, man. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'll tell you one thing. I can get hit over the temple with like a head kick. Dude, I'll wobble like Kevin Lee a little. I'm not gonna lie. I'll try my best, but I'm not gonna lie, man. If it's stand and bang, I gotta be careful. I gotta be careful with Haley Cowan. I'd rather just fight in the bed. With her, of course. I've been wobbled before, like in the bathroom, dude. I was forced to wrestle, bro. Like, dude, that was fucking. It felt so fucking weird. Sean O'Malley, baby. Sean O'Malley. Sean O'Malley. Sean O'Malley. Now, I know a lot of you guys are gonna be on Zahabi, but let's do this. Minus 430. Even Zahabi plus 300. Say wallahi, bro. Say wallahi. It's plus 210. Plus 110. Hang on, guys. I think my dog is at the door. Give me 1 second. I'm going to put the votes in right now. All right, guys, I'm back. I saw what BZ said. Let me see what he said. My dog is here. What did BZ say? $2 on 7-dog parlay wins 16,000. God damn, bro. Can you imagine if every dog wins on this card, bro? That'd be fucking crazy. That'd be fucking crazy. Paku says, I reckon I could beat the whole women's flyweight division in one night, line them up out the cage door, and I'll sleep them all in one punch. Dude, I can't even bring myself to, you probably can, but I can't bring myself to, like, I'll be like, gosh, damn. Like, I'll be like, are you okay? You okay? Like, my bad. Maybe a submission. Maybe we'll roll around like jiu-jitsu. I've wrestled a girl, bro, and it was so weird, bro, because, like, I tried my best to, like not get bricked up. Haley Cowan, unironically, can quill. Damn, can quill you, Zay. You should work on that kid. Damn. Damn, Mickey Zay. You heard what he said, bro? You gonna take that? Damn. God damn, my boy. Nah, I'm just kidding. Bro, Lewis can KO Hawking. There's no way Josh can take a Lewis shot. Oh, you got Lewis. Chandler, because she won, of course. Yeah, let's go. Hawking is an athlete. I mean, what is Derek Lewis at age of 40? No way he goes 15 minutes with him. Yeah. I knew Josh was so quick from watching the tape. I always back heavyweights with speed and wrestling. Hokit is the one dude I'm worried about for Brando at heavyweight. Dude, I didn't even think about that fight. That fight will be lit, bro. How did you get wobbled? Dude, because I was in the bathroom, right? And this guy was trying to fight, right? So I was like this. And I don't have hands. If you guys know, I don't have hands. Like, I'm not a guy with hands, but. So basically, I was like, because there's urinals and there's pee everywhere as well. Like, so I was like trying to go like this. I forgot exactly how, but I was trying to like, I forgot like that. And like, I think I got hit like over the top. Like, I think it was like this. Like right here, somewhere around here, bro. I got hit over the top, dude, and I like my leg, like I don't know what happened, dude. I blamed it on the pee. I said, dude, it was the fucking pee. But my leg went out, so I shot. And when I shot the takedown, dude, then like I went like that and I could get it. But then I just controlled. I controlled and landed some like baby shots, but they were like, dude, what happened? Like I was like, dude, that was the fucking pee, bro. That was the fucking there's so much pee, bro. Dude, I like, my leg slipped a little. Like, my leg slipped a little, so I went for a takedown. But, bro. Because, bro, I was like, bro, that's the fucking pee, bro. Bro, it's the pee, man. Like, I still got him, bro. You only like O'Malley because you fuck with Full Send? Father. You're right, my boy. Nah, I'm not gonna lie. I haven't been watching Full Send, but I used to. I was like a diehard. But you're right, dude. Like, Full Send, like, they back O'Malley hard. Steve will do it as well. Dude, Steve will do it's fun, bro. The way that, like, he just chug. Dude, my neck hurts a little bit. I don't know why. My neck hurts. Is Shallow little bum ass still here? $2 out of $7 parlay. Haley Khan will beat the shit out of you. The fuck you gonna do to me? Man, you really like that Foss sound? You don't like it, Easton, bro? You don't like it? Brazil had 10 straight. Zahabi will obliterate O'Malley just like he did Aldo. My brain will randomly replay Aldo kicking Zahabi in the head when he was standing. Dude, that was like a soccer kick to the face. Paku, Zhang Ming Yang would choke you the fuck out. That's cap. Uselyis, who's that girl on your thumbnail? I already told you, bro. It's just clickbait. It's just clickbait, my brother. It's just clickbait. Almost as weak as losing to Haley. Can we all have a moment of silence to be thankful we don't have any women's MMA fights on this card? Man, you really like that Foss out? You don't like it, my brother? Inshallah. Inshallah. Alright, guys. Ayman Zahabi has masterminds in his corner, guys. GSP and Faraz Zahabi, guys. If GSP's in his corner, that's going to be crazy. Remember that ultimate, like, corner? It was like ILIA Topuria, I think it was like Hamza Chimaev and Guram Kutsaladze, or who they were in Guram Kutsaladze corner. I think it was Ilia Topuria, Hamza Chimaev, and Merab. Remember that like crazy corner? Dude, this is one of those. Oh shit, beef in the chat. Who win? I don't know. But guys, why can't we all just get along? Why can't we all just get along? That is so real, listen. Oh, my bad, bro. I was gone for a bit. Nah, you're good. Oh, you're good, brother. You're good. You're good, man. You're good, man. You don't even have to say my bad. So GSP and Firas Zahabi are gonna be in the corner, right? Those guys, I don't know if GSP is gonna be in the corner, but they've been working with him and Zahabi. Zahabi has good recovery. I gotta mention that he did get dropped by Marlon Chito Vera, and he did get dropped by Jose Aldo. But okay, he got dropped, but his recovery's on point. Yeah, he got dropped, but who won that fight? I know, I will forever say the Jose Aldo fight was a robbery. Go watch that fight back. Maybe you can make a case for Zahabi. I know, though, when you watch fights on the rewatch, it's kind of like, okay, you already know who won. But I think that Marlon Vera fight was clearly his. It was clearly his. I know Marlon Chito Vera got a knockdown, but other than that, we know Chito took a round, but Zahabi did work and win minutes. Zahabi's very good at solving the puzzle as the fight goes on. O'Malley, 3-2 out of his last 5, with his 2 most recent losses being Merab Dvalishvili, 31 years old versus 38. When I look at this fight, guys, majority topology is on O'Malley by decision. But KZ, he made a very good point saying that O'Malley could even get the KO. What do I like about O'Malley? I like how he starts flowing, right? What do I like about this fight? My best prop, I like O'Malley by KO on points. Yeah, it's... Oh, but dude, come on, man. KO on points is a minus 330. Hey, I'd rather have that check and continue the parlay than me have O'Malley by KO and he wins by decision. Me have O'Malley by decision and he wins by KO. Dude, I love that double chance. I don't care how chalky it is, guys. I love that double chance. That double chance has saved me more times than not. Ewol by KO or sub. Guys, what another double chance that I can think about? Song Yadong. You know, nah, I can't say Song Yadong because I just took money line. Because I don't know. But Song Yadong, I did have by KO on points, but that's where it fucked me because Song Yadong did get the sub over Figgy. But another instance I can think about is like Ilia Topuria, the main event, double chance, Ilia by KO or sub. Oh, but what if Ilia wins by decision? Okay, there's only 3 ways a fighter can win, right? By KO, sub, or decision. So if we're taking double chance, maybe, all right, 2 out of the 3. All right, maybe sometimes it doesn't hit the one outcome that you didn't pick in the double chance happens. All right, that's fine. But a majority of the time it should hit if you're playing your cards right. O'Malley's going to be fast, right? 31 years old versus 38. Both of these guys are fast, but I think O'Malley's faster. I think O'Malley has more pop in his shots. Remember what he did to Eddie Wineland? Remember what he did to Thomas Almeida? The referee didn't want to stop the fight. He's going. He hits him again. It's all over. Guys, I'm going to go O'Malley. I like O'Malley by KO on points. That's the one that I really like. I know it's only not that much, but what I also like is O'Malley by decision. If you guys like something O'Malley, maybe over 2.5. I think O'Malley's footwork is one of his main attributes about him in his eyes. This guy can see what's coming from a mile away, but he is very susceptible to getting taken down. 1-1 against Song Yadong heading into the 3rd round. 1-1 against Peter Yan heading into that 3rd round. Good knee up the middle as well that he can catch Zahabi with. Zahabi is the shorter fighter. O'Malley's very good at getting that knee up like nothing. He doesn't even really telegraph it that well. And what I mean by telegraph it that well is like you can't really see that it's coming from a mile away, to be honest. O'Malley by KO or points, minus 330. And I like O'Malley by decision. Oh, is he actually going to have red, white, and blue hair, bro? That's actually sick, bro. That's actually sick. Now let's go to the co-main events of the evening, guys. Dude, I have to sneeze so bad. My bad, guys. I had to sneeze. Oh, shoot. I'm on the same exact fight. Now, I did an in-depth breakdown on this fight. If you guys want to watch it after, it's like 6 minutes. You can boost it in the algo and just give it some love. You don't even have to watch the whole thing. Just drop a like on it. I think it'll be good. Sahabi's so bad. What's up, Mitz? I hope you're having a great day, bro. No, I didn't mean to do that. Remember when Alex Pereira was with Polyana Viana? He was with Tracy Cortez. He was with that other girl that, like, lied to him that she had a husband or something. Alex Pereira's a fuckboy. What's up, bro? I hope you're having a great day. Minus 113. Minus 113. I'm going to go live tomorrow as well, guys. We're going to push it to the limit tomorrow. So hit the bell. Hit the naughty. Hit the notification. I'll read you guys' chats right now. I just got to put these things in. Over 2.5, under. So if you like the over or under, you can vote right here. I think that's a pretty good line. I thought it was going to be over 1.5 or under. I was going to go over 1.5. Sorry, guys. That's one thing about me, man. My nose is going to be running, man. My nose is going to be running a lot. A lot, my brother. I'll just play all my sound effects right now.
Kaboom.
That's, you know what that sound is? If you know what that sound is, you're a real one. You know what that sound is?
Kaboom.
Thank you guys for being here. Let's break it down. All right, so let me see what Paku said at the top. Let me see very quick. Let me see. Shallow, it's a really skinny little twerp. No woman's MMA. Shallow, yeah, I'm grateful. Man, you really like that Fasan. Do you like it though? Do you like it, bro, or no? You like that? Be honest with me, Jacob Elordi. You like that Fasan or no? I wish they had some women's MMA fights on this card. UFC is nothing without women's MMA. Dude, stop. Women's MMA sucks. Ikize, Zhang is about up to my knees, brother. Damn. And it's not like I have zero grappling. I have 12 years. D1 rugby background. And I've actually been training MMA for nearly 3 years now. Delusional. Paco, I seen that bag work. I'd put all my money on Zhang. Nah, dude, you know, I know it's going to be crazy. Because he's a UFC fighter. But, dude, I think Paco would actually knock out Zhang, bro. I know this is going to sound crazy. I actually think Paco would actually knock his ass out. All the way to Taco Bell. This is what Zhang's going to hear in his head, bro. This is a big-ass bell. Paco, I seen that bad work. Paco, I train UFC. Oh, you train UFC or you train MMA? You guys saw that clip with Max Holloway? Oh, I actually train MMA, brother. I don't train UFC because it's a... Do you train MLB? Do you train NBA? You saw that clip with Max Holloway? Am I the only one that thinks Alex Pereira is overrated as fuck? Dude, you're not the only dude. I think that as well, but... I don't think he's overrated as fuck, but I think, like, he did get fast-tracked to the title and got fast-tracked to the light heavyweight title as well. I think he's a very interesting, my guy. I've trained with high-level black belt girls and pro MMA chicks. It's not even close, bro. It's almost like sparring a kid. Damn. What did Ikize say? Oh. ILIA is nothing without Georgina. Oh, my Georgina. Oh, my Georgina. Oh, my computer wife, Georgina. You guys like my singing? Oh, my Georgina. Oh, my Georgina. Oh, my computer wife, Georgina. Zombies. Yes, it is from Zombies. That's the sound of Clutch. My favorite maps were Ascension. I like Transit. The Moon. I can't think of another map. What's Mob of Evil? Mob of the Dead. I like the one where it was like Shadows of Evil. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. So you have Awaken, and it's like a slug. Shadows of Evil. I love Shadow. I might play Shadows of Evil today. Shallow, I'm starting to realize Zhang Wei Li would choke you out, Baku. 214, 6'4", 81-inch reach. Either Metal Slug or Twisted Metal. Oh, you played both of those games, bro? Can you play the shit? Can you play the shit sound bit for me? I'll play it again, Leandro. What's up, Leandro? Hope you're having a great day, my brother. God bless your soul, my bro. Don't cope because you're big. Technique without classers. Oh, is that the nuke? Yeah, that's the kaboom. When you get the nuke from zombies, that's the kaboom. I'll play it again one more time. Guys, drop a like if you guys haven't already, guys.
Kaboom.
Kaboom. Ikize on Demon Tom. Thank God there's no women's MMA. Mitz, what's up, bro? Finally, I finally got a card I could watch fully. Impressive of BJ Penn convincingly. Yo, thank you for the gift, Shiloh. Impression of BJ Penn convincing the judge his mom is his dad. I can't do that, bro. I don't know how BJ Penn talks. Thank you so much for the jewels, my brother. I appreciate that, my boy. Let's get into this breakdown and let's cook up, alright, guys? So here we go. Here we go. I think Uselyis gets absolutely flatlined by Wes Schultz. Yeah, probably, to be honest. I'm just going to run. He's a 13 wins decision. Let's go. Thank you for the jewels. Now Uselyis clears Prime MJ. Prime Michael Jackson was a better singer than you? Really, dude? Really, dude? So who's the best? Who's the best singer? Who's the best singer in this MMA community? Who's the best singer? Who's the best singer? There was a time I knew a girl of a different kind. Hey, we ruled the world. Now the memories on the wall. Singing competition. Let's go. Who in the MMA community can sing better than all of us? Come on. Let's go. Ciryl Gane versus Alex Pereira. Alex Pereira 13-3-0 overall. Ciryl Gane 13-2-0 overall. Now, when I look at this fight, guys, I love this fight. You know what I like about this fight? You know what I noticed about this fight? Both of these guys almost have identical records, other than Alex having one more loss. What that even mean, though? What my name means? What does my name mean? 38 years old versus 36. Guys, we have to mention age. Age is a very important factor. We have to mention height, speed, power. This is like street fighting. This is like street fighting, like Mortal Kombat. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. In Mortal Kombat, in Street Fighter, sometimes these guys have different star levels or different abilities that favor them in a different category of the fight, right? If this was a Mortal Kombat fight, speed all day on Ciryl Gane, power all day on Alex Pereira. I want to mention how Alex Pereira does struggle with southpaw fighters. When he's fighting a southpaw fighter, he's in orthodox position. He's relying on his lead leg to blast those leg kicks. I'll say that again. Dude, this feels like a deja vu, bro. Dude, does Alex Pereira get knocked out, bro? Dude, this feels like a fucking deja vu. Dude, I don't know why. I just got a deja vu, bro. Holy shit. I haven't gotten a deja vu. I've been dreaming about a bunch of random shit. Shit that I shouldn't even be dreaming about. I've been, like, dreaming every single night. Dude, this feels like a deja vu, bro. I don't know why. Like, this feels like a crazy deja vu. Now that I'm looking at it, I'm looking at the chat, like, this feels weird, bro. Like, this has already happened before. Alex Pereira, when I was mentioning the southpaw, how when he fights a southpaw, Magomed Ankalaev, switch stance, Israel Adesanya, right? He uses his lead leg to blast those leg kicks in a way where he can still remain defensively sound, right? Ciryl Gane has that jab. Popping his jab, popping his jab, popping his jab. Speed, body kicks, low kicks, that oblique kick, right? Where he's stomping on Alex Pereira's knee, right? Alex Pereira is going to walk you down, tall man defense, kind of pushes away, right? In that Magomed Ankalaev fight, do you guys remember at the end of round 2, Magomed Ankalaev, the first one, he actually hurt Alex Pereira bad on the feet. You guys remember that or no? He hurt Alex Pereira bad. Alex Pereira was wobbling, had the fence, right? At the end of round 1 in that first Izzy fight, Izzy hurt Alex Pereira bad on the feet. You guys remember that, right? He hurt him bad. And what were those shots? Those shots were hooks, right? and also over the top as well. Kind of like a, I don't know how to call this. I know you guys would know more than me, but like a shovel, like looping hook, right? What up, Brian C? I hope you're having a great day, my brother. But those shots, right, are the ones that can connect on his tall man defense where he has his hands low and he kind of like pushes away, leans back, right? He can rip to the body, rip upstairs, and constantly work, blast those low kicks. I think Ciryl Gane's going to feel his power, and I think Ciryl Gane might even shoot takedowns, but Ciryl Gane's going to be a lot faster. We know that Artem, a guy who has beaten Alex Pereira before in kickboxing, has been working with Ciryl Gane. In all fairness, guys, means all, beans all, whatever, I'm going Alex Pereira by KO, but I think because he needs the KO, I don't know if he can win by decision. I think the better minute winner, remember, he got dropped by Khalil Rountree, right? Like, let's not mention how many times that Alex Pereira gets hit. The guy gets hit a lot. Who's the more defensively sound fighter? Ciryl Gane. When Ciryl Gane fought Aspinall, dude, I got lucky that it was a no contest because I was about to lose all my parlays. I'm going to be honest with you guys, dude. I'm going to be honest, like, Aspinall was getting pieced up. Yeah, it was only the first round, but, dude, Aspinall was... I remember Aspinall was having success when he spinned. Like, he fully spinned, right? And Ciryl Gane would overreact. That's something about Ciryl Gane, right? Francis Ngannou was able to take him down. I'm not saying Alex Pereira is going to take him down, but Francis Ngannou was able to hang in there with a guy who was a lot faster than him. A guy who was a lot sharper and had better footwork than him, right? So it's been done before. I think Ciryl Gane has better footwork, speed, agility, and better at winning minutes slightly, right? And defense. But with Alex Pereira, I feel like he has so much more power that it doesn't even matter. One shot, body shot, and he's not, it's not that he's slow. He's making his heavyweight debut. Give me Alex Pereira by KO, but I think that he can tee off to the body. You know, he has that body, that straight to the body. But I think that he should work those leg kicks, but be careful because Ciryl Gane's going to try to capitalize off of those. Keep his takedown defense on point. Because I wouldn't be surprised. I know a lot of you guys, man, Ciryl Gane can't take down. Doesn't have takedown. Dude, he has okay takedowns. Okay, I think he had a heel hook over Dontel Mays. The thing about Ciryl Gane, though, is he does kind of chase the heel hook. And it kind of messes up his position and leaves him to getting reversed. Or the guy getting right back up. But I think that when we look at this fight, guys, Alex Pereira needs to lock in. Lock in, my brother. Lock in. I like the way that he fought Magomed Ankalaev the second time. He's like, you know what? We're not doing this shit. We're not doing this patty cake battle. We're going to war. And he went at him. I think he switched stance too. Went at him. Hit him over the temple, dude. You could tell Ankalaev that power he did not feel the first time that they fought. If Alex Pereira's power translates to heavyweight, which I think will, all he needs to do is just add up accumulation. Maybe just one shot, right? Knocked out Jamal Hill. Knocked out Yuri Prochazka. You know, one thing that I don't really see Alex Pereira using a lot is those elbows, right? I don't really see Alex Pereira elbows, right? Like a lot. I see him kind of leg kicks, body work, up top, body, uppercuts, constantly working, right? Eating a couple to give some. Imagine if Alex Pereira can implement an elbow, right? I know it's a little bit different, right? It's different. But if he can implement an elbow on Ciryl Gane, you know he's fast, right? And it's hard to catch a guy like Ciryl Gane. But when Ciryl Gane throws that jab, right? You can intercept. If you're willing to eat one, to give one, maybe this is risky, but intercept with something. Intercept with something and add up. I would like to see Alex Pereira blast those body kicks and drain the gas tank of Ciryl Gane, because don't rely on, okay, one shot, it's done. Like, we've seen Ciryl Gane get dropped by Tai Tuivasa, yeah, right? His recovery is very good, but you have to be prepared to win a decision as well against a guy like Ciryl Gane, dude. You cannot just get away with... Maybe you can. Maybe I'm wrong. But if Ciryl Gane's up 3 rounds, I know his power against Izzy, he got that 5th round TKO, standing TKO, but I want to say this in the right way so I don't mess this up. You have to prepare yourself to be able to go toe-to-toe with a guy who's very good at winning minutes. Guys, I say this a lot, no elbows in kickboxing, that's true. But I would like him to implement that. Create something. Because with Ciryl Gane, right, he does have that, like, flow, bouncy style. Dude, you gotta create something. Something so that way this guy Ciryl Gane can respect you. Because once he starts respecting you, then you can start to work and have a little bit more success. I'm going to go Pereira, right? But what I wanted to say about the minutes, right? Pereira can eat some to give some. Ciryl Gane can win minutes, very defensively sound, very fast, can start flowing, but he does get tired. We've seen him get tired. We've seen him accept bottom position against Francis Ngannou. Work that straight to the body. Work those body kicks. Work those low kicks. Even if it's in southpaw and you have to use your lead leg and you can't have that much force, work those leg kicks. Because what do we know about a guy with great footwork? He needs his two legs, right? Blast those low kicks, man. And I know it can leave him open to getting hit upstairs. But work upstairs and downstairs, Pereira. You have to work. Set it up. Don't rely on just one shot. Because he was down on the scorecards against Khalil Roundtree. And I wouldn't be surprised if he's down on the scorecards against a guy like Ciryl Gane. You have to be prepared to fight a hard 25 minutes because if you can't get that knockout, Ciryl Gane will be there all 25 minutes. I'm going to go Alex Pereira. I'm going to go by KO. Maybe implement those head kicks, but he did break his toe. Remember, he head kicked somebody. I think it was Yuri, and he broke his toe. Be careful with those head kicks. Be prepared to fight a hard 25 minutes because Ciryl Gane is going to give it his all. And I know this is, what, his 5th time fighting in a title fight? 5th time, right? Let's count it. Derek Lewis, interim belt. Francis Ngannou, title shot. John Jones, title shot. Tom Aspinall, no contest, it was a title shot. And now he has an interim chance as well. This is his 5th title fight, guys. The guy has won a hard 5 rounds. Remember Alexander Volkov versus Gane 1? This was a masterclass, guys. This was a masterclass. Let me look it up. Ciryl Gane, let me just look it up very quick. Ciryl Gane versus Volkov 1 scorecards. I remember it was a masterclass, bro. I just remember it was a masterclass. This should be Volkov. Man, fuck Volkov, bro. I fucking hate Volkov. Ciryl Gane versus Volkov 1 scorecards. 50-45, 50-45, 49-46. Guys, he 50-45 Volkov the first time. Man, fuck Volkov, bro. Let me blow on him. Bro, the first time he fought Volkov, bro, Volkov had nothing on him. Yeah, I know Volkov won the second fight, whatever. Bro, the first time he fought Volkov, bro, June 26th. Dude, how many years is that? 2021? How many years is that? 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Almost 5 years ago. Gosh damn, dude. He fought a hard 25 minutes, bro, and he schooled him, bro. Let me see this card, bro. This card. Tanner Boser as the co-main event. Gosh damn. Andre Fili, Daniel Pineda, Tim Means, Renato Moicano, Jai Herbert. Dude. This card was actually kind of ass, I'm not gonna lie. The main event was cool. I remember I was working that day. What time did it start? At 1 o'clock p.m. I remember that day. Like if it was yesterday. Dude, I remember that day like if it was yesterday. That card, I think I watched the whole thing. Gane's gonna wrestle Blanket Alex. I don't even think... Yeah, he can wrestle, right? Maybe it's a bad take, but Alex Pereira can get right back up. Maybe not. Alex Pereira can get away with grabbing the fence. Who do you think the UFC wants to win, right? The ref, oh, Alex, don't grab the fence. Guys, remember, oh, one foul, all of a sudden, oh, you get a point deducted? Then let's play that game. Let's play that game. One foul, you get a point deducted, then let's play that game. Ciryl Gane pokes this guy's eye one time. You want to play that game? One foul. Oh, it's a foul. He's cheating, right? Right, this is the new era, right? Ciryl Gane, one foul. One foul. You poke this guy's eye one time, take a point. Oh, no, but we're going to wait till 2 points. Watch. Watch out. How much you want to bet that they don't keep it 100%? They don't keep it 100%. Masvar Evloev, right? He nutshot the guy twice, right? Twice. And they took a point. He nutshot Lerone Murphy twice. Mark Goddard, all because it's his hometown guy, right? He took a point. off of the second foul, right? Are they going to take a point if Ciryl hits Alex Pereira in the nuts twice? Are they? If Ciryl pokes him in the eye one, dude, we've seen Kamaru Usman fake nut shots against Colby Covington. Yeah, I know that was a different time, right? You want to play that game, you want to take a point. Marco Medeiros, okay, he deserved to get a point taken, but I can't think of an instance. Was it Castaneda versus... Nah, there was Constant. There was an instance, right, where some guy fouled one time and they took a point. This year, I don't remember. Aspinall hasn't seen the third round. There was a point. I can't remember what fight it was. The guy I poked once, and they took a point. I don't remember what fight. Maybe I'm wrong. Yo, if Ciryl pokes this guy's eye one time, take a point. Take a point. Take a point. Are they gonna take a point? Oh, but it wasn't intentional. But they pick and choose. If we're being for real, they pick and choose. If you want to play that game, Ciryl you're gonna poke his eye one time, take a point. I don't care. Take a point. I'm gonna go Alex Pereira by KO. Give me Alex Pereira money line. I know a lot of you guys are on Ciryl rightfully so. Now we got the main events of the evening, boys and girls. Drop a like. Hype it up. Let's go. Let's have a great day. Let's go. I'm going to read you guys things. I hope Alex gets KO'd. I'm not going to lie. If he does, man, his resume is not that good. My bad, guys. Dude, I need another napkin. Give me 1 second. Justin Gaethje by Rolling Thunder? That would be cool. Alright, let's go. Let me get the odds for this fight. Main events of the evening, boys and girls. Thank you guys for being here. Justin Gaethje plus 430. Let's see ILIA by KO. I know it's like a minus 300, right? ILIA by KO is like a minus 220. Gosh, damn. ILIA by KO minus 220. We can do the round combo. You know what? Let's do the round combos. Let's do the round combos. ILIA by KO rounds 1. If you have a different round, let me know. Let's do the round combo. I don't know if you guys have this in your thing. Let me know if you guys have this in your book. If you don't have it, then I'll change the thing. ILIA by KO rounds 1, 2, or 3. Minus 150. And then I'll go with over 1.5. The reason why I put these, right, is because the way that I think, right, unless he submits him in the first or second round, we're fucked. But the way that I think is that there's something we can work with here. ILIA Topuria minus 670, Justin Gaethje plus 430, ILIA by KO rounds 1, 2, or 3 minus 150, over 1.5 minus 130. If you like the under 1.5, it's plus money, I think. Plus 102. Alright, let me take a sip of water. Let me see what you guys said. Oh, damn, you don't like the J's. Mint. Tonke, he's too heavy. Alex's leg was fractured for his first fight with Hank. That's why he lost. Oh, my gosh, everything. Oh, that's why he lost. That's also why he got rocked in round 2, right at the end of round 2. I want Alex, but my soul is telling me Ciryl 4th round TKO. That'd be crazy, dude. I'll put Ciryl in a parlay just in case. What up, Brian C? Aspinall doesn't have 13 wins like Pereira. He's underrated. Yep, Aspinall's the real deal. Aspinall's the real deal? People think he's shit because Gane landed a couple jabs. Dude, he was leaking bad, dude. He was going to lose that fight that night, bro. Shoulda, coulda, woulda, whatever. I know a lot of guys are going to be like, nah, you never know. It's a fight. A 5-round fight. Look at Leon Edwards versus Bilal 1. Dude, Bilal getting eye poke was the best thing that ever happened to him because Leon Edwards was going to whoop his ass. Leon Edwards, he rocked him bad. But Bilal getting time to reevaluate and readjust, that gave him an opportunity to win the rematch. He's too heavy. Uses, can you open What do you mean? Can you open Alex Pereira wins? Oh. Yeah. Sorry, brother. Alex Pereira wins. Magomed Ankalaev, Khalil Rountree, Yuri Prochazka, Jamal Hill, Yuri Prochazka, Jan Blachowicz, Israel Adesanya, Sean Strickland, Bruno Silva, and Andreas Michailidis. I saw this fight, bro. Andreas Michailidis actually won the first round against Alex Pereira, which is crazy, due to grappling. No elbows in kickboxing. I haven't even seen him throw an elbow in MMA, or has he? I know there's no elbows in kickboxing, but throw an elbow. I'm betting over 1.5. I can't have Pereira come out swinging like last time. Yo, Haro, what's the over 1.5 on your book? What is it? What's it at? No, I'm not watching and training. No, I'm not. I've been watching and training for many years. 13 wins, Alex Pereira. Yuri is dumb. Chinny newbie. 2 boosted guys' careers. This should be Volkov. Sorogan is going to circle to Alex's weak hand and poke from range. This could be boring as shit. Great point, Baku. Great point. Volkov has been my favorite heavyweight since 2017. Dude, for real, dude? I don't like Volkov, bro. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really like Volkov. Fuck, I did not mean to go all the way down. Alex Pereira, where did Ikise go? Boyfriend call him or something? Damn. Sorry, guys, my jaw hurt a little. Aspinall hasn't seen the third round. I would have 51-44 Volkov. Let's go, my brother. You Aspinall Glazers are the worst. Let's go, Knicks. Hey, Tonke, let's go. Let's go, my brother. Let's go. It's a party in the USA. You Pereira Glazers are the worst. Gaethje by punt kick. Cha. Ma. He wasn't. Bloody nose or nothing is nothing. Dude, Aspinall was getting fucked up, bro. Aspinall was getting fucked up, bro. Yo, what up, Aldo Varga? Dude, I don't know if I could say that. Aldo, what's up, bro? What's up, my brother? He puts the wolf. I voted Dustin Gaethje. Everyone taking Justin. Yeah, dude. Gaethje will win via Georgina sub. Georgina's going to be watching. You know she's going to have it on the TV. Ilia Topuria looking to defend his belt for the very first time at 155 versus Justin to highlight Gaethje. This is going to be a car crash. This is going to be fun. And I think most importantly, this is not going to go the distance, guys. 27-5-0 for Justin Gaethje. Ilia Topuria 17-0 overall. 5-0 out of his last 5. Justin Gaethje 4-1 out of his last 5, with his most recent loss being Max Holloway by 5th round TKO in round 1. When I look at this fight, I'm going to pull up the graphics for you guys. I hope you guys enjoy this graphics. I hope you guys have been enjoying this, guys. Main events of the evening, 7 fights. Enjoy it, man. This should be one of the most fun cards of 2026. Connor card, I can't wait to break down that card with you guys as well. When I look at this fight, I'm gonna say it how it is. Ilia Topuria is a little bit of a hook merchant. Doesn't really throw high kicks. I don't think he's ever thrown a high kick. He can grapple. He started off as a grappler, grappling, heavy submission threat. Wide variety of subs. Wide variety of subs, guys. You know what's crazy? He submitted Bryce Mitchell with an arm triangle, and Bryce Mitchell submitted Santiago Luna with an arm triangle. So Bryce Mitchell has been learning from his losses as well. Triangle choke, rear naked choke, guillotine, mounted guillotine, anaconda, triangle arm bar, all in his arsenal. Arm triangle choke as well. The guy is looking to put your lights out, though. We know that he's very good at game planning. We know that with Georgina, he did have a little bit of a more versatile gym with like more versatile utilities. He's undefeated, looking to defend his belt at 155 for the first time. Defended his belt at 145 already. The guy has a crazy 3 fights out of his last 3 fights, guys. Look at this. Alexander Volkanovski, Max Holloway, and Charles Oliveira. I'm going to say something that I think a lot of you guys don't agree with. They say, oh yeah, Ilia Topuria, everybody that Ilia Topuria's beat, they won their next fight. Yeah, when Islam beats somebody, they all lose their next fight. Are we going to forget that Islam Makhachev softened the chin of Volk for Ilia? Are we going to forget about that? Are we going to forget that Islam beat prime Volk and prime Charles Oliveira? Like, are we going to forget about that or no? Yeah, oh, everybody that Islam beats, they lose their next fight. Dude, Charles Oliveira won his next fight. Like, Islam's weakened the chin. I know maybe Ilia would have knocked him out anyway, right? But Islam did weaken the chin of Volk for Ilia, right? You never know, right? I remember that was a narrative back then, so that's why I bring it up. Agree or disagree? I'm going to bring it up. But this is why I like to bring this up, because a lot of people forget the old narratives, right? Oh, Volk just got knocked out. Volk just got knocked out by Islam. I'm worried for Volk's chin, this and that. Oh, ILIA only knocked out Volk because Volk got knocked out his last fight. I bring it up because whether it's right or wrong, these were the narratives at that time. Now the narrative is ILIA would have knocked him out either way. And I agree. ILIA probably would have knocked him out either way. When I look at this fight, ILIA's very lead leg heavy, right? I gotta mention how Justin Gaethje won a round off of Khabib, right? Conor McGregor won a round off of Khabib, right? Oh, Khabib, he wasn't that good, right? Imagine Khabib versus ILIA Topuria. What do you think? What do you think? Who do you think wins? I'll say that'll be a banger fight, prime for prime. But the reason why I bring up Khabib, right, is because Justin Gaethje was able to win that first round against Khabib, where Khabib was kind of like going like this, right? Like that herky-jerky style with leg kicks, right? Constantly blasting the leg. Yeah, Khabib was able to land here and there, but those leg kicks, remember, damage trumps all, and damage gives you enough to win the round or win the fight, right? Not as a whole, but by rounds, right? When I look at this fight, Justin Gaethje kind of has not abandoned, but the leg kicks have been a lot less than when he fought Dustin Poirier the first time. We'll bring up the Dustin Poirier rematch. Justin Gaethje was able to adjust very well. Dustin Poirier has that guard like this. You know, that guard like this, right? Now, when Justin Gaethje was able to adjust, right, he threw body kicks, right? Threw leg kicks, but when he went up high, right, the kick, remember, Dustin Poirier is pretty tall. I think Dustin Poirier is bigger than ILIA height-wise, right? The kick from Justin Gaethje, this is your foot, was able to wrap around the head of Dustin Poirier. Dustin Poirier blocked it. He blocked it, right? But it wrapped around his hand and hit the back of his head. Dustin Poirier goes out. Gaethje's going to have success with those low kicks, right? Lead leg, heavy front style from ILIA Topuria, right? Why can't Gaethje throw high kicks? Oh, because of the takedown threat, right? Why can't Gaethje duck too much down? Duck, duck. You know how he always ducks his whole body to defend everything, right? Ducks everything. Ducks his whole entire body to defend the kicks, right? Because maybe ILIA can uppercut, right? Hooks and land. ILIA Topuria doesn't throw 1 or 2 or 3 combinations. He throws 5 to 6 to 7, 8 combinations. Up high, downstairs, guys. Remember how he finished Max Holloway? The guy took down Max Holloway. Max Holloway got right back up, right? But Max Holloway, by the way, he did the most badass shit ever. He pointed at the ground. He said, first 10 seconds, let's throw down. Max Holloway said, you know, the roll, like he's the matador. Like, you know, he's calling the bull to come to the red carpet or whatever, the red robe, right? The way that he was able to unleash on Max Holloway towards the ending sequence. I had Max Holloway. He was able to touch up the body, work upstairs, and guys, he fully rotates his fist when he's connecting. Gaethje, when he's throwing, he throws his entire body into that shot where he loses balance, where he falls, he slips a little here and there, guys. I'm going to bring up Composed Gaethje. Composed Gaethje against Tony Ferguson was one of the best Gaethjes I've ever seen. But Composed and Gaethje, do they even go together in the same sentence? Go watch Tony Ferguson versus Justin Gaethje. That was the downfall of Tony Ferguson. Yeah, he cut weight twice in 1 month just to try to prove a point. Tony Ferguson, the type of guy. Yeah, Tony Ferguson, the type of guy. Oh, but Tony Ferguson's the type of guy to cut weight twice in a month and still win, right? Do you guys remember when Tony Ferguson and Justin Gaethje exchanged uppercuts? Uppercut from Tony and uppercut from Gaethje, and Tony actually dropped Justin Gaethje with that uppercut. You guys remember that? Go watch Tony Ferguson versus Justin Gaethje. At the end of that first round, guys, there's a lot of sequences where at the end of that first round, at the end of the second round, you download data, somebody gets dropped, right? Gaethje gets hit way too much for my liking. Way too much for my liking. We'll go all the way to UFC stats very quick. We'll go to UFC stats very quick, guys. We'll go to UFC stats very quick. I just want to pull this up right here because I don't want anything to show, like, no, like, weird stuff. But guys, let's go to UFC stats very quick. How much strikes does Gaethje absorb per minute? How much strikes do you think Gaethje absorbs per minute? When we look, guys, Gaethje, let's look at it. UFC Freedom 250. View matchup. I'm not really a stats guy, but let's go into it. Strikes landed per minute for ILIA Topuria, 4.81. Strikes absorbed for ILIA Topuria, 3.83. Strikes landed per minute, 6.48 for Justin Gaethje. Higher volume, higher intensity, in-your-face style. Cardio can go hard, 25 minutes. Has ILIA Topuria, he's won 25 minutes once against Josh Emmett, right? But not as much times as Justin Gaethje. Justin Gaethje just went 25 minutes with Patty. Strikes absorbed per minute, negative striking differential for Justin Gaethje. 7 strikes absorbed per minute. Guys, how long is a minute? A minute 60 seconds, right? If you're absorbing 7 strikes per minute, you're getting hit way too much. We have to mention the submission that Justin Gaethje always falls to. The rear naked choke. He's been submitted twice. Got submitted by Charles Oliveira, rear naked choke, and Khabib Nurmagomedov. And we got to mention how many times Justin Gaethje has been dropped. He got dropped by Tony Ferguson. I know he TKO'd him in the 5th round, excuse me. So he almost won 25 minutes, not the full. He got dropped by Tony Ferguson. He got hurt, stunned by Michael Chandler. He got dropped by Charles Oliveira. Went to war with Fiziev. He got dropped against Dustin Poirier the first time that they fought. Remember, he got dropped by Eddie Alvarez. Michael Johnson was having success landing on him, teeing off on him. He's getting dropped a lot. 10-5 in the UFC, the guy's a veteran. He said that at one point the UFC was trying to get rid of him. The way that they're feeding up his matchmakings, right? The way that they're giving his matchmaking, right? I'm going to go ILIA Topuria, guys. I really do think that ILIA Topuria should be able to show out. But I like ILIA by KO or sub. That's what I really like. I really like ILIA by KO or sub. The reason being is if Gaethje is just a truck, you can hit him with a baseball bat, bro. And this guy, he'll do the stanky leg. But he's still in that fight. He ate it. He ate it. You know, he's still in that fight. He ate it, right? When I look at this fight, man, why do I feel like there's an opportunity where it could go all 25? Or am I crazy? I'm going to go ILIA Topuria, and I'm going to go ILIA by KO or sub. I like ILIA by KO rounds 1, 2, or 3. Let me know what you guys think. Let's go. I just got like a bunch of like confetti on the chat. I don't know what was that from. But let's go. Let's go ILIA, but ILIA, you have to be careful with those leg kicks. High kicks, body work, uppercuts from Gaethje, and just overall sheer grit to never give up on himself from Gaethje. You better be prepared to go to war. If you think you're going to knock this guy out, maybe you do, right? But you better be ready to go to war for as long as this lasts. Gaethje will give you hell. He will bring you to hell and back. He will bring you to hell and back. And you know, every time you step into that cage, sometimes you don't come out the same, right? Give me ILIA. I'm going to go ILIA by KO or sub. Alright, guys. I think it's a good parlay piece. I like ILIA by KO rounds 1, 2, or 3. I don't know if you guys have that prop. And Ikize, bro, what's your topology, bro? Because we can all see, you can see our picks, but, you know, the picks that I remember, you picked Yuri Prohashka. Like, we can't see your picks because, like, you purposely don't join the topology group. You know, I think you picked, like, I don't know, didn't you pick, like, Buckley? Like, you purposely don't join the topology group. You purposely don't tell us your topology name so we can't see your picks. Like, I know this is going to sound crazy, but, dude, I think Shiloh has better picks than you, Ikize. I know it's going to sound crazy, bro. Give me ILIA by KO or sub. Give me ILIA by KO rounds 1, 2, or 3. Minus 150. And then give me the over 1.5. Tomorrow we're gonna hunt. Tomorrow we're gonna hunt for props. Maybe the over 1.5 doesn't hit. But tomorrow, guys, we're gonna hunt for props. All right. ILIA by KO or sub minus 450. ILIA by KO rounds 1, 2, or 3 minus 150. Over 1.5 minus 130. That's what I'm going with, guys. So let me know what you guys think, guys. Let me read your guys' chats. I hope everybody's having a great day. Paku. I voted Dustin Gaethje. Everyone talking about Justin. Gaethje will win by Georgina sub. There's no more Topuria versus Islam in convo. I think there is. Oh, if Gaethje wins. Yeah, if Gaethje wins. But I think Ilya's going to move up. Right up to 170 right after. Yo, Rain G, thank you for the jewels, my brother. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, my brother. I really do.
Kaboom.
Let's go, my boy. Let's go. Let's go, Spurs. Let's go, Knicks. I hope the Knicks win. Charles wins. I'm just going to be watching for fun anyway. Like I have the past 3 games. Charles wins Topuria rematch. Islam is overrated. Ilya will KO him. Ilya is only beating Islam scraps after Islam beat them on long winning streaks. Exactly, me Rocket. But I think you're trolling though. Habib Nurmagomedov Shipov Mauls. Ilya is much bigger. Ilya beats Habib. Ilya beats Habib. Haha, delusional take. Topuria loses to Habib and Islam. Hey, I'm here to listen to it. I'm here to listen to it, my brother. I'm here to listen to it. Santa Luna, mark my words, Ilya's gonna beat Gaethje. Ikize, you can mock me all you want, but you'll see how good Ilya is. This fight's not going past the second. Yo, Brian, see, I think that's a good one, bro. I think that's a good one. People don't realize how good Ilya actually is. He KO'd Oliveira in 1 round. Yeah, dude, that guy's good, but I think Gaethje might mix it up, guys. I don't know. We'll see. It's obvious Ilya's going to win. Gaethje Rolling Thunder. Did you pick Zhang Ming Yang? I'm the best predictor in the game. I don't think so, bro. You're scared to join the Tapology group. You're scared to show your picks. And you're scared to show us your Tapology name. I think you're a guy that just... And then when they back, you're like... You know, or am I crazy? Am I crazy or no? Have you seen McMillan versus Alberto Montez? Yes, dude. That's a crazy fight. That's a crazy fight. That's a banger fight. I'm going to give you guys my quick picks. We're going to make a parlay. Let me give you guys my quick picks, guys. Let's go. Ilia Topuria, Alex Pereira, Sean O'Malley, Josh Hokett, Mauricio Ruffy, Bo Nickel, and Steve Garcia. Let's make a parlay. Let's cook up. Let's cook up. Ikize's your Tapology? Or I'm going to look it up right now. I'm going to look it up right now. Thank you for the 6-7, my brother. Let's go.
Kaboom.
Join the Tapology group, bro. You talk so much shit, but you can't join the Tapology group. Like, it's always motherfuckers that talk the most shit, but they never join the Tapology group, right? Like, if you're so good at picks, my brother, join the fucking Tapology group and show us. You know, if you're so good, my brother, right or wrong? You know, if you could talk all the shit you want, right? But at the end of the day, you know, if you're so good, join the Tapology group or no. Oh, am I crazy? Because it's not popping up, my brother. I'll link the Tapology group. I'll link it right now because it's not popping up your user. It has to be something else, but join it, bro. Join it. You can talk all the shit you want, but let's see it. Let's see it. Let's see it. Like let's see it. And I don't care. It's just picks. Who cares? But I'll link it right now. And people say, "Oh, I'll join it. I'll join it." A lot of the guys in the comments said, "Oh, I'll join it. I'll think about joining it," and they never join it. Like every week, I'll screenshot it. The top players, we shout them all out. Rain G just got number 4. Rain G just got number 4. My guy Rain G. So guys, join the Tapology group. Join the Tapology group. You can talk all the shit that you want. Show us. We got 47 people in there. If you're the best, then you better hit number 1 within the next 4 weeks. If you're the best, you better hit number 1 on Tapology out of all 47 of us, right? If you're the best, right? Or am I crazy? If you're really the best, let's see if you have better picks than Shiloh this week. Let's see who has more points. Let's put it all on the line. If you're really the best, then join the Tapology group right now. If you're really the best. If you're really the best, then out of the 47 people, you better be top 10 every Saturday. You better be top 5 this Saturday if you're really the best. Hey, this Saturday's easy, right? This Saturday's easy. I expect to see you in the top 5 at least once a month, right? Right? Join the Tapology group, and I know a lot of you guys say you'll join it. I know a lot of you guys, I'll join it. And then Maybe you hide your picks. Maybe you don't ever end up joining. But let's see it. Let's see. We got a bunch of guys in the Topology group, guys. I'll show you the... Guys, this is a battle royale. And I love going to competition with you guys every Saturday, guys. Because win or lose, iron sharpens iron, guys. The UFC Vanguard Initiatives, that is the name of the Topology group. We got 47 people in this group, guys. Already, all of these guys have made their picks. Shout out to all these guys, man. All of these guys. Rain G already made his picks. Larry, Logan J, Gio, Shiloh already made his picks. If you really want to talk all that shit, look at all 47 of us and show us what you got, my brother. Show us what you got. Let's make a plus money parlay. Oh, you're in it, bro. You're in it. I see you. You're in it, bro. Somebody accepted you, or you just joined, or somebody accepted you? Good stuff, my brother. You didn't even make picks for last week's card, bro. Bro, you didn't even make picks for last week's card, bro. 6 out of 10, that's good. Allen vs. Costa, 450. 545. Della vs. Prata, 630. Sterling Zola, 550. 430. Holloway vs. Oliveira. Dude, you didn't even pick last week's card. No wonder we couldn't see you, bro. You're over here. Guys, look, let me say this. Guys, I'm not even trying to call anybody out, but the guy is saying, oh, you picked Priscilla, you picked this person. Yo, did you make your... You can bet, but... Motherfucker, I don't think you didn't even pick last week's card, bro. Dude. Guys, keep in mind, guys. I'm not even trying to call anybody out. I love this game. But keep in mind, guys, this is why we have Topology. Is it a coincidence that the guy didn't pick last week's card? And, oh, you picked Priscilla, oh, you picked that, oh, you picked... Who was number 1 last week? I have a picture of it. I have a picture of it right here. I have a picture. This was number 1. Bench 2K was number 1. Ikize wasn't here because he didn't even fucking pick last week's card, bro. He didn't even pick last week's card. Bench 2K, by the way, all love, but my brother, like, really? Like, for real? I update after weigh-ins too? Motherfucker, you didn't even pick last week's cards. What the fuck you talking about? Like, dude, it's always motherfuckers like that. Bench 2K, right? Prodigy, Christian, Rain G, those are the top 4 with Crossover MMA coming in at number 5. I'm here to give you guys a parlay. Let me give you guys a plus money parlay, alright? Let's go. ILIA by KO or sub. Alright, this is gonna be all money line except for ILIA. Alright, so we would need ILIA to actually get a finish. So it's gonna be Josh Holkett. I'm about to dip, guys. Ruffy. O'Malley. And ILIA by KO or sub. Are you going to make picks this week, bro? Are you going to make picks this week or no? Or are you going to chicken out? Equals. Now, tomorrow I'm going to gift 10 members. I know I said I was going to do it today. I'm going to do it tomorrow. Right, guys? I'm going to do it tomorrow. Yo, he's really him. Alright, guys. Josh, all money line. Josh Holkick, Ruffy, O'Malley, money line. And ILIA by KO or sub plus 120. That is my parlay, guys. Now, guys, I got to go, guys. I am going to head out. Ha, I'm dying. And I'm just joking, by the way, but I'm being for real at the same time. Like, for real, like, at the end of the day, you're going to get some picks wrong. You're going to get some picks wrong. The guy picked Bruno Ferreira to knock out RoboCop, and RoboCop knocked his ass out. You're going to get some picks wrong, right? Like, you're going to get some picks wrong. Let's see. Let's take a closer look. You're going to get some picks wrong, bro. It's natural. That's naturally going to happen, right? But if we're being for real, like, Meng Ding, Zhang, let's see who else. Zhu, all right. Now, dude, the guy got 430 on Oliveira versus Holloway. The guy got 450 on Allen versus Costa. The guy picked Santos. Alright, Wellmaker, whatever. Vedetinikov. The guy picked Cavalcanti, right? I picked that too. Petrosky. Cagliari, there, good. That's good, right? But you're gonna get some picks wrong. The guy picked De Ritter, bro. Rainer De Ritter, bro. The guy picked fucking Rainer De Ritter, bro. To be Kyle Barala, bro. Like, if we really gotta call shit out, like, the guy picked Rainer De Ritter over fucking Kyle Barala, bro. Like, for real, bro. The guy picked fucking Rainer De Ritter over fucking Kyle fucking Barala. Like, if we're really being for real. Like, if we're really being for real, bro, like, we can really look in. Everybody's gonna get picks wrong. But, bro, come on. Come on, my brother. Rainer De Ritter over fucking Kyle Barala. Let's keep it going. Ferreira, bro. Ferreira got knocked the fuck out. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Aguilar, bro. The guy picked fucking Jesus Aguilar, bro. Like, if we're really being for real, bro. Like, for real. The guy picked fucking Tobias. I picked Tobias as well. I picked Fernandez as well. But if we're being for real, like, let's keep it going. Let's go all the way to, like, let's go to the second page. Is there a second page? Oh, there is no second page. You just started, my brother. My bro, you just started. You just started, bro. Emmett versus Vallejos, let's see. Bro, Vallejos by decision, bro. Bro. It's always the motherfuckers that talk the most shit that have the fucking worst methods of fucking victory. Vallejos by decision? What are we even doing, bro? Vallejos by decision, bro. Amanda Lemos, bro. Haro, thank you for joining, my brother. I'm gonna accept it right now. Thank you for joining. Amanda Lemos. He didn't even pick a method of fucking victory. The guy picked fucking Amanda Lemos without picking a fucking method of victory, bro. What? Amanda Lemos. You love Bruno Silva, bro. Bruno Silva, bro? Bro, let's see how you do this Saturday. Let's see. Let's put it all on the line. Let's see. You do good this Saturday? Alright, I screenshot it. I give you your credit. But let's see. Nah, let's see. Let's see how you do this Saturday. Let's see how you do this Saturday. And let's put it on the line. If Shiloh beats you, let's put it on the line right now. Shiloh versus Ikize on Tapology this Saturday. This Saturday, let's put it all on the line right now. Shiloh versus Ikize on Tapology this Saturday. If Shiloh wins, Ikize can never talk shit about Shiloh again. And if he does, we fucking remove that chat. If Ikize beats Shiloh this Saturday on Tapology, Shiloh can never talk shit on Ikize. Deal or no deal? Deal or no deal? Deal or no deal? Shiloh versus Ikize right now, this Saturday. The loser can never talk in my chat. You can talk shit about it in the chat. The loser, if I see them talking shit in my chat after they lost to the other guy, they get timed out for 5 minutes. And I don't even time people out. Let's put it on the line. Let's put it on the line. Shiloh versus Ikize on Tapology right now. You don't submit your picks? Then alright, we know. We know. But if you want to be for real, you really want to be for real, Asplund, bro. Balahioki. I picked Tavares. But if you guys really want to be for real, join the Tapology group. Join the Tapology group right now. You agree or no? I'm going to win. I'm not losing to Shiloh. Then that's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. Guys, put a handshake emoji. Put a handshake emoji. Hey, if it's a deal, put a handshake emoji right now. Put a handshake emoji right now. The loser in my chat. And I'm joking about the timeout. Like, I'm joking. Like, if you guys do talk shit about the other guy, like, I'll just remove the chat. But, like, for, like, a day or two. But nothing on the line. We know what's on the line. The loser, we know. Bragging rights. The other guy, if he's talking shit, we know, okay, man, he lost. And it's just one time. One time. Okay. We know, I'll give an example. We know Ikize already beat Shiloh. Shiloh's just talking shit. We know Shiloh already beat Ikize. We know Ikize's just talking shit. Put a handshake emoji right now. If you don't, then whatever. Put your picks in. This Saturday, guys. This Saturday. The loser, I'm telling you guys. Fuck, what'd I click? The loser should never be able to... And if they do, bro, you lost to Ikize on Tapology. We know already. Put a handshake emoji right now in the chat. If you don't, then we know that you're not gonna submit your picks. You're gonna submit your picks or no? Put Shiloh's down. Hey, I'm fuming, but hey, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. This is what I love, bro. This is what I love. Put it all on the line. UFC Vanguard Initiatives. Join the Tapology group right now, guys. Join the Tapology group. The loser. Hey, even if you don't put a... Hey, I don't see that. I don't see that handshake. I don't see it. I don't see it, bro. I don't see it. I don't see it. And this is what happens a lot of the time, guys, when it's all on the line. When everything's on that line. Then, I don't really... I forgot to submit my picks on Saturday. I forgot to do this. I forgot to do this. But you picked this. But you picked this. Yo, okay, there we fucking go. We got it. We got it. That's what I like to see, my brother. This Saturday. And remember, it's just picks, but this Saturday we got Shiloh versus Ikize on Tapology. It's a duel. Shiloh versus Ikize. This Shiloh versus Ikize. This... Oh, fuck. I fucked it up. Fuck it up. Yes, bro. You're the Rage Bait King. We know, Ikize. We know. Shiloh versus Ikize this Sunday on Tapology. This is what I like to see. This is what the fuck I like to see. This is what I like to see. That's what I like to see. I can't believe the card is on Monday, so I gotta take a day off work. Yo, Walt Sr., bro. It's gonna be worth it, my brother. It's gonna be worth it. What up, KZ? Uses Mad Ikize, got him a lots of benefit, right? Okay, so I am mad. So I am mad, bro. Let me be mad, KC. You pick fucking JDM. You pick fucking Joaquin Buckley. You pick fucking... I don't even know, bro. No, I'm just kidding. You just have to stop depositing, bro. It's that simple. Shiloh, you too, buddy. I don't want anyone losing money, not even a racist. Oh my gosh. Hey, so we'll see. Then you guys can... Then it's good. It's here. It's this Sunday. This Sunday. Yo, he's really him. Say, I can't believe it's taking me this long to come to that conclusion. What now, Ikize? I've got the best predicts in this chat. I can beat up anyone here in a 1v1. Oh, shit. All right, bro. I got to get the fuck out of here, bro. I got to get the fuck out of here. I'm not going to lie. You guys are fucking pissing me off. Nah, I'm just kidding. Great stream, W. Hey, Tonke. Enjoy that game. Let's go raid crossover, guys. I'm hyped. We got a battle. We got a battle. Handshake emoji right now. Handshake emoji right now. We got a battle. Let's go. And let's go raid my boy Crossover MMA, guys. He's streaming the game, the next game. If there's one thing I can ask you guys is if you guys can just go to my most recent video and just drop a like on it. I'm going to shout out Crossover, but go to my most recent video. Go to my most recent video. Yo, we got a duel. We got a duel. Justin by KZ's laughing. KZ's laughing. Then KZ, then let's go. KZ, you want to laugh, right? So let's go. Nah, I'm just kidding. Let's go. Let's go. Go to my most recent video and drop a like on it. Please, if you guys want. It's the in-depth. It's the in-depth on Alex Pereira versus Cyril Gahn. W stream. Thanks, boys. Hey, God bless. Get it, KZ. Good work. I'm at the gym hitting the back. Hey, get it, bro. Get it. Good stuff, my brother. Good stuff. Remember, keep your hands at your face and keep it moving. And according to my calculations, you got to keep on working, KZ. Nah, I'm just kidding. Good work, my brother. Bro, I've been watching the entire time, but I haven't commentated because I gambled away 3.3K. Gosh, damn. KZ versus Uselyis. Tomorrow, we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it tomorrow. Yo, Shiloh and Ikize, I got to give you a lot of props, guys. And I'm going to say thank you, guys. Ikize, I'm not going to lie. I thought you weren't going to do it. But thank you to Shiloh and Ikize for giving me content. I love it. Thank you guys for all being here. Let's fucking go. That's my prediction video. Drop a like on my most recent prediction video. But most importantly, guys, let's go show Crossover some love, guys. Let's go raid him. He's streaming the NBA game, guys. And this guy knows basketball. So let's go show him some love. Go raid Crossover. Let's go. I love you guys. I'm out. Have a great day, guys. Peace. Take care. You know I love this, bro. You guys always give me content. Join the Tapology group. I'll link it again one more time. Join the Tapology group of UFC Vanguard Initiatives. Join if you guys haven't already. I'm going to submit my picks, but don't judge my topology. Let's go. All right, guys, I'm out. I love you guys. Peace from the Middle East, from the East. Let's go. I'm out. Have a great day, guys. God bless. Shout out to all the guys. Let's have a great Sunday. Win or lose, the fact that you even showed up is what's most important. Let's go. Peace. Have a great day, guys. Kiyat. God bless. Kiyat bless. Let's go. Kiyat. Hey.